Happy Memorial Day, guys. Who's ready?
I am excited for some Bruins playoff hockey. Let's go.
Guys, it's been a minute since Shannon and I were together since like minute one, but we're thrilled to be back.
People, the family has returned to Massachusetts, so I am all yours.
Our guest from last night has returned to New York, so I am alone here tonight. We are ready to play Big Play Slay. What is up? Everyone else who's here, guys, let us know who's on tonight. We are excited and ready. Shannon and I are back together. I realize we don't always introduce ourselves at the top of a stream, so not everyone knows who we are. Personally, I am Megan. That is Shannon. We are the Slapshot Sweethearts, and we are hyped that you guys are here with us tonight.
Absolutely.
So one game that's already happening right now, the Canadians are playing the Toronto, even though I'm part to the women's team in Toronto, the Maple Leafs. They're tied at 6 shots on goal. 0-0 is the score, and they are over halfway through their first period. But that's not why we're here. Shan, what game are we here for?
Sorry, I was commenting for all these people we already have joining us. Well, we are ready for the Boston Bruins and New York Islanders game 2. The Bruins confidently won on Saturday, so excited to see if they're going to keep that rolling. I would love to see some sweeping coming out of Boston. We shall see.
Guys, I have officially finished mourning the Penguins' loss from last week. I'm over it, and I am ready. There's a lot on this line with this matchup between Shannon and I, because I did say that if the Bruins get out of the East as our pick, I will get a Bruins jersey of her choice as long as it's not yellow. So
I get to pick from like 2 of them.
Yeah, you get to pick from anything that's not basically yellow, which if you guys have opinions on what we should be choosing, put it in the comments here. But let's say hi to some people who are here. Chloe's on, Abs Fanboy. I feel like we were just chatting, but glad you're back. I finished mourning that loss too last night because that was ridiculous. Callie's back. Brian, what is up, guys? Jeremy, John, everyone showed up tonight.
Super excited. We have not had puck drop in Boston yet. It will be a few minutes late, especially as they go deeper in the playoffs. The games are going to start later than
I have that like pre-game.
But we are. I'm like all jumbled people. I'm exhausted. We are 6. There's 6 minutes remaining in the first period of Montreal and Toronto. They're evenly shot at 7 for Toronto, 6 for Montreal, 0-0. We shall see if Carey Price can help the Canadians with their epic comeback.
We shall see. Guys, I know when I started this last night, I was already red, but I've drank more today, and I'm not even red yet. So we're going to solve that tonight with a nice sour beer. If you guys are drinking tonight with us, let us know what you have. It's just fun to find out new beers. Shan, what do you have? Is it a Corona?
There's, from everybody that was in my home this weekend, there's like 7,000 different types of alcohol in my fridge. And I didn't even want to drink today. And I was like, the Bruins are on. Like, I should at least have a beer or 2.
I lost a bet with my sister during dinner. So I literally had to take a tequila shot. And we didn't have any limes. We had lime juice. So I was literally shooting lime juice into the back of my throat. But now I'm drinking from Ship Bottom Brewery, which is on the island I live on right now. Do not pass Ghosts. Not Goose, Ghosts. And it is a great sour beer. But guys, I don't know if I'm ready for this game. I don't even know who I want to win. I'm really conflicted. Let us know who you want to win from off the bat, and we will sound off on all of it. Kev is here. Officer Gaming is here. Brian, what is up? Aaron, why are you saying good morning? I guess it is tomorrow for you. Right, it's 3 o'clock in the morning? No, that's not right math. 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's evening.
That's so
evening. Honestly, Alex, I'm obviously rooting for the Bruins, but if they win, they're going to be on a 6-game win streak, which is like obscene for the playoffs. So not that they're bound for a loss, but like one is kind of due.
That's fair. Who else is here? Alex, what's up? Glad you're back tonight. Ryan, Have we seen you before? If not, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you have liked and subscribed if you haven't before. No drinks for you tonight. Oh, come on, Statman John. Memorial Day. We got a drink for the troops.
That's the justification. I took a nap for the troops.
Yes. Sleep for everyone. Meanwhile, I woke up early, exercised, and now I'm making up for it. This is why we work out, so we can play hard. Work hard, play hard, y'all.
I have not been to the gym all weekend, though. I feel absolutely disgusting.
I woke up early to work out today, but we are here for the game. We are here for the stream. Guys, who is going to score first? Because I think last night we were calling Nathan McKinnon to do a lot of scoring, and he was one away from that Hattie, even though I really tried to manifest that Hattie, but that would have gotten way too painful if he had gotten it.
So what do you think, how do you think Vegas is feeling right now? Are they deflated, or are they it's just one game? Because I know it can go either way, but a win like that really says a lot about how the series can go.
Yeah, I kind of went into, and I said this all the time last night, I was like, the fact that they had one day off to transition into this matchup, I think is ridiculous. And I don't want to judge this matchup until we see how they play tomorrow, because I think that's going to be more of a factor and more of an indicator for how this series is going to go. And I really think Fleury is going to be back in net after that chaos. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not, but I think he will be.
Yeah, speaking of goaltending updates, Semyon Varlamov is making the start tonight for the Islanders, not Ilya Sorokin, who was playing hot against the Penguins, then obviously took a loss Saturday against the Bruins. Right now, we're looking like Todd Angeli is singing the national anthem in Boston, so we are getting very close to puck drop. Make sure you get those score predictions in the comments, and make sure you like and subscribe to the video if you have not yet and you're new with us.
Yeah, for sure. Why Lehner? Guys, I mean, he's not a backup goalie. They're 1A, 1B is kind of how we were referring to it last night. It was kind of just his turn, but it clearly did not work out well.
I didn't watch the game, so I don't know if it is Leonard's fault that they lost. Or
it's not. It's really not. It's kind of what we've been saying for the Penguins all year of there was no one playing defense for a lot of it. And he just was getting bad. They were great shots. They should have gone in, but there was no help, which is a huge problem.
Can't go by game one results. I'm not necessarily going off of the game one result, but I fear that Vegas could let that negativity and obviously the threat of Colorado really seep into how they're playing when they were already playing slow against Minnesota. They were not a fast team to begin with at all in this playoffs. So just interested to see whether, they can change that. This is the series they have to do it. Honestly, Colorado is going to be the hardest opponent they play in the seeding that they're facing.
100%. 100%. But like I said, I don't want to make a judgment on that series until I see a game 2 tomorrow, because I think that's really going to change things up. But guys, also before this game starts, because they are singing the anthem right now, what do you think is going to happen with the other game tonight? Game 7, Toronto, Montreal. What's happening here? I know Alex just said what he thinks. Habs win 3-2, and Isles 4-3. Ooh. Guys, I really want Toronto to lose, even though I'm wearing a Toronto 6 jersey. That is just my support for the NWHL. But I would be A-okay if this first round losing streak continued for the Leafs.
It is bound. They are bound for it. I think that game going to overtime is probable, which sucks. Well, it doesn't suck for us because we're not doing it. But the Leafs just have no ability to play in a stressful game. In a game 7, when you've already given up 3 unanswered games, is a stressful game that they're not going to be able to control. Yeah. Also, we did just have puck drop in Boston. So the New York Islanders and Boston Bruins are at it, and we shall see who takes control. Already getting pretty
And we have Pierre Maguire, ringside.
He's always
ringside, because I was in the basketball mood for a second, but it's fine. Guys, unlike last night when Jenna and I were both behind, Shannon is watching live while I am not. But so she will have more to say about this as the game actually happens, and I will be a little delayed, but with some clearly hot takes, as you know I do.
Hot takes.
But I live for the hot takes. It's fine, guys. But also news out of Canada, they have less than 3 minutes left in this first period. The Habs are out shooting the Leafs 10-7. It is still tied 0-0. Kind of a low shooting period, but so much more hockey left there, especially as these Islanders and Bruins start this game 2. Like we said, Bruins are up 1-0 in the series. We will see what happens. Shan, are you live tweeting tonight too?
We'll see.
Just in case, Shane dropped our Twitter right here. If anyone wants to follow it.
I am desperately trying to get us to hit 3,000, and everyone keeps following and unfollowing. Not you guys. The general Twitterverse keeps following and unfollowing, and so it's impossible to gauge how many I need to get in a day. However, we do have our subscriber goals for our YouTube channel. So if you have not hit the subscribe button yet, please do. We're like 2 under 600, so I would like to just get that out of the way. 3, great.
Yeah, Jenna. Guys, how funny were Jenna and I last night? We were loopy. There were some drama happening in my life during this stream last night, so I was very distracted. But it was still fun, guys. Ugh, not too bad. Guys, who is scoring first here? I kind of am like going for Marchand.
He is due.
Yeah. I think Pasta had his moment, and now it's time to pass the torch.
Pasta's moment should be like a consistent moment, but it hasn't been this season.
Like a forever moment.
It should just be like David Pastrnak is consistently scoring goals. I mean, he is leading the Bruins in maybe a point. I don't know. I got an email from the NHL previewing every Bruins game, and the 3 players to watch were David Pastrnak, Patrice Bergeron, and David Krejci.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think it definitely makes sense. But hey, you never know. Guys, who are you most excited to see play tonight? Who do you think is going to take it? Yeah, Jenna is, as you've noticed, not with us tonight because she is relying on her final game 7 here. Since last time she had a game 7, it was not a pretty picture. So she is cheering on her Leafs at home with the fam, who that game has 1 minute left in the first period. Habs are still leading in shots on goal, but is still tied at 0-0. The Thorn Grow, hello. Yes, Underwater, I also have my eye on this Canadian matchup, but we're in round 2, guys. We are not sitting in
everybody else
situation.
Oh, that's a Bruins goal early!
Exactly how you want to see a start there.
Oh, I would literally sell myself to be at the Boston Garden right now.
I'm ready. I'm waiting. Come on, stream. Who was it? Am I missing something?
I think it was Coyle. I couldn't tell. Yeah, it was Coyle.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Breakaway by Charlie Coyle.
Oh, and it was unassisted too, I believe. So that's nice. He brought that down far. Oh, what a great way to start for the Boston Bruins. TBL all day. Guys, Tampa has their game 2 tomorrow at 7:30 against the Canes. Not going to lie, guys, though. I'm kind of rooting for the Canes. That could be controversial in this squad, but I don't know. That's kind of.
I am not rooting for the Lightning. I'm sorry. Fuck the Lightning.
Honestly, I just can't do the repeat. I don't think they deserve it. It's fine.
That you guys are like a minute ahead of NBCS. I'm watching.
Me too. Shannon's like a minute ahead of me. I'm right. But here, this is how I've decided to look at it. When Shannon gets excited, that's how I know to glue my eyes to it so I can see it happen. It's like a little advance notice to pay attention to something big, you know? That's how I'm trying to look at it. My family is here this week with me, which is why I'm not in my usual recording location anymore, but it'll be fine. Trader, I'm sorry, but like low-key, I've really fallen for that storm surge. Guys, it's fine. Shannon has the pig. I have a storm surge. Guys, Boston, 1 shot on goal, 1 goal. What a way to start.
Yep, that's actually the only shot on goal we have in these first 4 minutes. Obviously, Charlie Coyle with a beauty of a breakaway to confuse Semyon Varlamov. Not much he could have done about that. And we'll see if the momentum at TD Garden, which my TV's on mute right now. I bet it's so loud.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, thank you guys that are just joining us. Tri-Town, thank you. Thorn Grub again. Shall see who strikes next.
You know something happens when Shannon's like, wait, who dare? Like, gotta keep our eyes glued to this TV right now. Guys, who's going last? Clearly, I did not manifest this properly.
Murphy.
Oh, he went upstairs already. He gets a treat when he comes back from his walk, apparently, or at least he feels entitled to, so he does not like to come see me. It's fine. Jeremy, I know, 1-0 already, honestly. It is what it is. Yes, Sam and John, let's talk about this. Reeves last night, only a 2-game suspension. I was thinking 4. I know we talked about this a little bit last night, but I 100% am glad he is getting a suspension because that was just ridiculous in itself. Dragging Graves on the ice truly was unreal. But
Thorn Grub, we were not in the military, but I work for the military and have like elders that were in the military. Simon John Buddha is in bed. We actually have the apartment to ourselves at the moment because it's game 4 of the 76ers and Washington Wizards. And so my boyfriend and the male friends are all at that game watching to see if Philadelphia can sweep Washington.
Which we all know. Could happen. Perla, what's up?
You guys are just joining us. I know we just finished chatting about it, but Boston is up 1-0 with a quick goal by Charlie Coyle just under 3 minutes into the game. Now got 2 shots for Boston, 1 for the Islanders. And we'll see who can light the lamp next. If you guys are just hopping in, make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you're new with us. We do, now that we have our family visiting items situated, and playoff hockey coverage every night. So you don't want to miss out.
Yeah, guys, something wild. Sooner than later, Shannon and I may be reunited for the first time in like a year and a half, which is crazy. Because we've never streamed for you guys from the same location. But
survey some
later, kids. What? Is that what that's called in a different language?
I think that's my brother, quite honestly.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure it is. I can't tell by the picture.
What is?
The guaranteed Bees win the cup this year. Tri-Town is where I'm from. So
that'd be really funny.
No offense, Brendan.
If you're not Brendan, let us know.
Yeah, if you're not, and I'm just assuming that multiple people with the name Tri-Town.
You know what happens when you assume? We said this a lot last night. Making an ass out of you and me, guys. Can't assume anything. But it's fine. Guys, we are 5 minutes into this first period. I feel like this game has been going for a lot longer than 5 minutes.
Oh, guess he's not. Sorry. Just thanks for joining us still, though. My brother has a very comparable profile picture.
That's funny. I really feel like this game has been going for 10 minutes. Maybe it's the alcohol. Who knows? The Bruins are leading 2 shots to 1. Also 1 goal to none. This is a very, I almost want to say slow game, but it's not. It's just there's
the Islanders tonight if they can't get more shots on goal, because that has been the problem both last series and in game 1, that the Islanders just weren't shooting enough, and you can't score if you don't shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like opportunities just aren't being seized as heavily as they need to be, which is definitely a contributor here. I think also the puck handling has just been pretty good. So it's like these teams are holding longer possessions and getting less of a shot on goal because they're using their like strategic puck handling. But
they showed the Charlie Coyle goal again, and it was just.
Was it a beauty?
Great stuff, guys. Great. That is playoff goal scoring at its finest. We're in a commercial break right now for the Boston Bruins, New York Islanders. Unless
you're streaming, then we still have a few seconds left.
The Bruins are up 1-0. There's not been a lot of shots on net thus far. We'll see if they pick that up. We do know the Islanders are not a second period team. So if they are going to fall behind this early, that could be a big risk going into the upcoming periods.
Yeah, it's really big to see how they respond in this first period, considering, they really, like we said, not a second period team, but see how big of a hole they want to dig themselves going into the third period, which is when they really do come alive. But if they fall too far behind in the first or second period, that definitely is going to be an issue.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys are just joining us, make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We are looking to hit the 1K followers before the end of the playoffs, so help us get there.
For sure. Also, let us know who you are. If you're new here, we want to get to know you. We want to interact with you, so you got to tell us who you are and able to do that. But we're excited that everyone is here tonight. Happy everyone's jumping on early. So much to talk about as the second round kicks off. Let's do a little, maybe I'll say that for intermission. But I got some questions for you guys. You guys definitely are going to have answers for me, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, I think if anyone in the chat has served or is currently serving the military, thank you. It is Memorial Day in the U.S. I know a lot of you are international, but we do want to shout that out to the troops. Thorn Grub, thank you for putting that up here. Summed it up perfectly. But shout out to everyone who has served.
I spent my entire afternoon watching American Sniper, which is so good. If you have not seen it, it is an incredible movie. But it ended right at 7:00, and I was like, perfect, hockey's on now.
Great. I drove my friend to the train after we mini golfed, and I've been drinking on the beach in honor of everyone else. Does that count?
The Boston Bruins are on a 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can do anything with this. If you guys are just joining us, Bodam. I'm so sorry I didn't pronounce that correctly. But yes, go Bruins. Thank you, served, and thank you for joining us. Excited to see what comes of this power play. David Pastrnak has the puck right now. Messy pass over to Patrice Bergeron, but those two guys have been on fire right now. The offense for the Bruins is fantastic right now.
Mm-hmm. They are very in control. They don't look – I feel like a lot in the first round, teams were looking very hectic and very unsettled, but the Bruins right now look very strong and settled, and they're ready for this game. You can tell off the bat. But just a quick update. It is the end of the first period for the North matchup, Game 7 of the Habs and Leafs. They are still tied at 0 as they are in about halfway into the first intermission. But back on this power play, just under a minute and a half left. Probably
good back pass by Great opportunities by Boston once again. As I was saying before, they are really they've been on fire since they got Taylor Hall at the trade deadline, but obviously that tapered a little bit. Their offense is operating on all cylinders right now, excluding that they are having a hard time getting the fourth line going. But if they've got 3 lines that are, playing fine, it's a risk for the other teams in the playoffs. And I don't think the Bruins are getting spoken about the same way that other potential contenders are. Obviously coming from my own bias, but you can't look at how they just played against the Capitals, who were supposed to be a cup favorite, and then how they played in game 1 as well.
Yeah, I think I feel like we've talked a lot about sleeping on certain teams so far this season, and I've been very quick to sleep on a lot of teams, but I think the Bruins are a team that a lot of fans whose teams are out, who are not generally Bruins fans, are very quick to sleep on them right now, but I think that is a mistake. I think they are here, they've shown up, and this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, that Coyle goal was beautiful, and I hope that your team up in Montreal is going to pull out the W here. We're excited to see if Toronto can potentially choke for yet another year and not make it past the first round.
Yes. I may be wearing a Toronto jersey, but I am 100% behind the Habs right now. We are looking for it. Shan, some love for your jersey.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Shan's in layers. How are you in layers?
I'm in the coziest sweats. I've been outside for 4 minutes.
Amazing. Yeah, don't sleep on Winnipeg, guys. Honestly, I did not expect the Jets to come in and sweep the Oilers, but I'm not mad at it. And it truly made me think twice about them. But we have to wait and see what happens when
Speaking of, my Edmonton, I thought it came today, but it didn't. My Edmonton Oilers jersey has not arrived yet.
Shannon, how many jerseys do you own?
So I just counted, and of all sports, I think I'm up to like 15 for hockey. I just have this one. I mean, I'm a fucking moron. I have a veterans Bruins jersey that I should have worn today. And then I have a purple practice jersey in Massachusetts. And then my Florida jersey, my Blackhawks jersey, and then my newly arrived Edmonton Oilers jersey.
Love it. I actually just counted my hockey-specific jerseys, and I'm up to 9. So we are on a good pace. And if the Bruins win the series, that'll get to 10. So not mad at it yet.
100% going to get a Kraken jersey.
100%. Shannon and I both are very excited to see everything the Kraken are going to come up with. We're excited for the draft, which we will definitely have coverage of. And hey, we're ready to see them get started.
Yeah, we also each told ourselves that we would reward ourselves with a jersey once we complete the playoffs. So I'm trying to decide which one I want. I think it's going to be a Vegas reverse retro, though. I can't get them out of my head.
I know. I was looking at my jerseys with my soon-to-be brother-in-law earlier today because he saw that I used the guest room closet in this house for all of my hockey apparel. And he wanted to see the Vegas one because it has like the shimmer. And I was like, I really wish it was the red one. Like that jersey's stunning. But I got mine.
What an opportunity for Jake DeBrusk too. Oh, we've got an Islander down in the center of the ice and he's not getting up.
Oof.
Looks like Nelson, I think it is.
That is definitely not something you want to see this early in the game here, especially in game 2.
Why is Varlamov starting over Sorokin? This is a good question that a lot of people weren't surprised that Varlamov was going in. I think there's 2 things to consider, right? So they were doing the 1A, 1B situation with Varlamov and Sorokin throughout the season. So starting Varlamov isn't necessarily like a risk the way that other teams have. But Sorokin did have a 4-game win streak and then went in and lost game 1. So he was playing well, but he's also a young goaltender. The Penguins series was the first series he had ever played in the playoffs. So I think from a mental consistency standpoint, it's not a bad idea for Trotz to swap them in and out just to make sure that Sorokin doesn't get too burned out. But we'll see.
Yeah. I think it's really easy when a goaltender is winning to say, like, let's stay on this train. Let's keep them in net. But I think what Shannon's saying is really smart. Like, we've seen this kind of, we talked about this season with Carter Hart. Like, for young goaltenders, you do not want them to get burnt out mentally because you don't want them to go into that, like, kind of like mid slump. So I think it's really smart of them to actually give him tonight off. Whether we'll see him in game 3, I'm not sure, but we will definitely watch that for sure.
Jeremy, Megan hates the Stars white jersey. We both are I like it a lot, but we're both very partial toward the neon cosmic jersey that they have. That would be another option I would look at.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'm considering, but I really just I have a lot of negative feelings about the white one. Just the way the stitching's done.
Troy, hello, and thanks for joining us. My friend is our co-host, Megan.
Hi. I'm always here.
So, I mean, she was out last week. I was out over the weekend. So we're now both back. We're ready. We're excited for daily NHL playoff coverage. So once again, I will be refreshed after I sleep tonight. But if you guys have not yet, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are taking requests on what round 2 games you guys want us to cover throughout the week. We have not set our schedule beyond today. It's very tentative. So please let us know if you have specific requests and we will take them into account.
Granted, there's technically only one game tomorrow, but there's really only one game tomorrow and on Wednesday, but the Wednesday game is at 10 o'clock. So hopefully they put a Canadian match up there. Unclear what'll happen.
We'll have to check and see. Montreal is in East. I think they both are.
Yeah.
I don't know where Toronto is. But Winnipeg is not. Winnipeg's on the West Coast. So that's going to mess with the scheduling quite a bit. I know that once they get into round 2 and round 3, they do start putting the majority of games between 7 and 8:30. So they might flex them up. We'll see.
For sure. But we will see Canada matchup start Wednesday regardless. Yes. But I don't know if the time is locked in. We could be wrong for sure. But
well, if there's only one on Wednesday at 10, they'll make it earlier.
Yeah, that's a thought, but so hopefully it is, and we can, cheer for some Canadian matchups here. Guys, who are we thinking is going to score next? Let us know your thoughts. Let's get
the
started.
Sweeters are going to score next if we hit 600 subscribers. So if you have not hit the subscribe button, please.
Yeah, maybe if we get to 600 before the end of this period, we'll announce what our next jersey giveaway is.
Oh yeah, I was going to announce it tomorrow, but I'll announce it early.
Maybe we'll spill that tea.
We only need 2 more. Who disliked the video? Get out of here.
I'm going on to my other accounts.
That's a good point. You do not need a YouTube channel to subscribe. All you need is a Gmail, so make sure that you're hitting that as well. Speaking of hitting, this game has been physical so far.
Yeah. Speaking of physical, how wild. Well, Shannon didn't watch the game last night, but the Golden Knights got so physical in the third period last night. Like, they were just so over the fact that they were suffering that they just got ridiculous. But Thornberg forgot to like it. Just did. Thank you. Oh, bless me.
What was I going to say? Ryan Reeves was suspended for 2 games, though.
Yeah.
So.
Jenna literally got in the comments while streaming with me last night to drag me. It was very eventful, to say the least. Guys, maybe if you beg enough, Jenna will come stop it and show her emotions on this Canadian matchup.
Jenna's
say,
fuck no, I'm not.
She was like, no.
Evan, thanks for joining us. Yes, go Boston. I was rooting for the Wild to come back. Sad to see that they weren't able to pull out Game 7. I'm hoping it's not the same situation in Toronto, Montreal as well, that Montreal pushes an epic Game 7 and then they're not able to close out that last game. So it looks like the higher seed won the series pretty easily, which is not how either of these have gone.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, wait, one thing we were talking about last night, we were talking about minor league teams, about truly any sport you guys were coming at us with. And someone brought up the Savannah Bananas. And Jenna elected to send me a bunch of their TikToks. And it was so funny. So funny. I'm 100% behind the Savannah Bananas.
Adam, thanks for joining us. Steamy, of this year, or if I could think of one. I look horrible right now.
I look awful today, but we're cute. It's fine. We're here.
My best matchup, I said this is usually my answer. It would be amazing if Boston and Montreal could play in a Stanley Cup final. And I know that was Dale Arnold's pick when we interviewed him at the beginning of the year to preview the Bruins season. He was like, it's so incredible that that's possible. I don't think it's possible now that the seeding is the way it is. I'll have to double check. I'm really not 100% on what happens after they get out of their divisions.
Yeah, there's been some conversation about it in our Discord, which if you guys are not already a part of, you definitely want to be. We had some people telling us kind of what the situation was last night, publishing it for everyone to see. I think the matchups are really dependent on what happens with the Leafs Habs matchup tonight.
All right, so I've got some people saying it's possible, some people saying it's not possible. So I'm glad we're not the only ones that are confused about how that seeding is going to work. But let us know what you think your best matchup ever is. 600 subscribers. There we go. Thanks,
guys. No one unsubscribe, please.
Please don't unsubscribe.
Please don't.
YouTube loves to take them away from me.
They really do. It's so rude. And I don't like to subscribe to myself.
We've got 600 subscribers. We've got 22 likes on the video. We are in a good spot with 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first period. Boston obviously up 1-0 after an amazing breakaway by Charlie Coyle only a couple minutes into the game. Boston is out shooting the Islanders 8-3, which has been consistent with how the Islanders have played offensively thus far. I know Alex mentioned it earlier, but the top line for the Islanders is not looking great and has not looked good for quite a few games now. So if they don't wake up, Eberle, Barzal, all of them, it's not going to bode well for New York.
Yeah, this is going to be a very quick series if everyone's kind of just playing passively for the Islanders. But too soon to tell in this game, but not a great indicator from the start. We shall see. Guys, why is no one trying to manifest these goals tonight? Like, I feel like this is our best. Yeah, Sammy and John, only 400 away from the 24-hour stream. Guys, if anyone doesn't know what this is talking about, Shannon and I said if we hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the playoffs, we would do a 24-hour stream.
Oh, we got a Boston. Sean Corrali is down on the ice and not getting up, and we've got a tussle in the crease.
Oh, I'd love to see
I didn't see how Corrali got hurt, though. I need a replay.
Bring it on. I'm watching for it. I will add the color commentary.
Great. He just came back.
That really didn't look that rough.
All right. Well, I'm in a commercial break, so I'm not going to get to see it. But once again, thank you guys for hopping in. Meg is still watching as she's a little behind on her stream. But yes, we are.
I just don't feel like it was bad.
For this 24-hour stream, we do have Meg and I have not been able to chat about it at all because we haven't chatted about anything. We've both been too busy this week. So next week, we've got some good plans on what that may look like. I've got a couple charity spins in mind that I think would go really well, but we can't monetize our channel or do anything like that until we hit 1,000 subscribers. So make sure if you haven't yet, you do that while we wait for this commercial break to wrap up between Boston and New York.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, 24 hours, as long as we need at least one person watching, because as soon as it hits 0 in the middle of the night, that's the caveat. We get to quit if we hit 0. So someone has to be up and watching at all times. Literally, it can be 1, but the second we see that 0, we out. Game on. Challenge accepted, guys. We have signed on to this. The Bruins are the 3rd seed. Okay. The Canadians are the 4th seed, while the Bruins are the 3rd seed in a scenario where Toronto.
Yeah, but they get reseeded, don't they? Or is that the reseed?
Yeah, but I'm saying I think that's the point, is that when they get reseeded, if the Habs win, the Habs are going to be 4th, Bruins are going to be 3rd. Whoever wins Central is going to be 2nd, and then whoever's going down the tunnel West will be 1st in that scenario. Yeah, Aaron, that means you can watch it at a normal time, so maybe you're going to be the reason.
Oh, the head hit. So Corrali took a slap shot and was pushing on his knee while he waited to see how the shot went, and Leddy from the Islanders elbows him in the face.
Hold on, I'm about to see it. Give me one moment. One moment, please.
He's definitely going to get a hearing for that. I don't know why he's not in the box.
Oh, yeah, that was so uncalled for. That's ridiculous.
Why is he not in the box?
Because her 11-year-old says she wished she could subscribe so she could listen when she goes to her dad's. Hey, Callie, I think we should need to get this girl an email. Get her a Gmail account. Come on. If she gets a Gmail account and subscribes, maybe we'll send her a little prezi. Okay, you can only remember Shannon. I'm Megan. That's Shannon. That's Shannon. I know, we always forget to introduce ourselves. I feel like that doesn't help necessarily when we're doing these streams. I'm Megan. That's Shannon. Hold on. You know what I can do?
About 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first period. The Bruins are not on a power play, which I'm really unclear on since Sean Corrali just took an elbow to the face after his shot. But we love NHL playoff refereeing.
Do we? Because I think I hate it.
Officiating?
With a capital H.
Biased? No.
Hate it. Just
1-0 Habs!
Yes! That's exactly what I wanted to see here. So sorry to Jenna, but so much what I wanted to see here. Whew! Give it to me.
All right, guys, let's update the banner. Let us know who you think's striking next in this Bruins-Islanders game. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first. Islanders could tie it up. Bruins could take control with 2-0 lead. We shall see.
I'm going Bergeron.
3 in period 1 or 2 in Toronto.
2.
Lovely.
In Canada. Guys, we're so happy you guys are here with us today on our Monday Memorial Day. For those of us here in the U.S., as Aaron has so pointed out last night, you did not get the time off today. But we are very grateful today in the U.S. for everyone who has served and for giving us this day off. Ooh, honey sriracha shrimp. I want that. How do I get me some of that?
Got a dead play with Tuukka Rask covering up the puck.
Yep. Tri-Town saying I'm going with Hall for a goal. Honestly, I'm here for that.
It's already had a couple good shots, a couple good looks so far in this first period. So, and one thing that I have to say, because I rarely say it, is that Tuukka Rask looks incredible right now. He looks so good. Is Megan like? I should have told her to hit record before I said it.
I was gonna say I should have like gotten my phone ready, just like record the shit out of that. I'm ready. But wow, wild.
There's no one more thing I can say, but like he looks amazing.
Dan, thank you. We're very excited about it. I would love to get to 600, like 601, but you know, I'm not getting greedy. Shannon, what made you follow Boston?
I grew up there. I haven't lived there in 6 years, but I grew up about a half an hour south of Boston, like 5 minutes away from where the Patriots play. So I was always Boston sports all the time. And I went to school in DC, and obviously that's where I live now. I have a soft spot for a couple of those teams. The Capitals, are typically one, but since I just played them in the playoffs, I'm feeling a little lukewarm on them. I love the Washington football team, though. Like, fuck me up. I love the boys in Burgundy.
Well, you heard it here first. Fuck Shan up, the boys in Burgundy.
Oh, I was so sad to see Alex Smith go. It's because they made the playoffs and the Patriots didn't, and I was like, well, this is never going to happen again.
Needed someone to love. That's fair. For my part of this question, what made me follow the Penguins? My dad grew up in Pittsburgh, and it was something that I just kind of inherited and ran with, and I haven't looked back since. What is happening?
I'm trying to get Buddha out of bed.
Off-season show idea. Should the NHL keep these divisions or go back to the old ones? Easy. Go back.
I like these ones. I wouldn't be mad if they kept it. Okay, just because they have divisions doesn't
maybe we will debate this in the off-season, guys. Maybe we will have to talk about this.
It doesn't mean that they wouldn't play outside of their division, though.
They can still have, like, out of...
So then they could go play everybody else, but they would see
like,
it.
The same divisions, just, like, not, like, strictly exclusive.
Right.
I mean, okay.
But I do think there is there's a large risk because Canada was very in on Canadian hockey, and they didn't even watch U.S. hockey. So if you're trying to expand awareness in the league and expand awareness for USA players, that's not the way to do it. If you want viewership outside of Canada,
yeah, it's just not the move here. But who's to say what's going to happen?
We'll see. All right, we got 3 minutes remaining in the first. Boston is out shooting the Islanders 14-5 right now. Yeah. So that's going to be a problem if that continues.
Aaron brings up a great point here. I think this is part of the reason why to go back to the old divisions is because there was already a plan on how to incorporate Seattle into that. That would definitely become an issue because that would put the West Division at 9 teams while Canada would still be left at 7. Whereas the original plan was to move the Yotes into a Central and then have Seattle join West.
I don't think it's that big of a – because the reason that Canada is in its own division right now is because of COVID travel restrictions, not because it was easiest in terms of distance. When they're literally crossing the country still, they're just doing it in Canada and not in the U.S. the same way that, say, the Bruins would be going to play the Golden Knights or whatever it may be. So, I mean, I think you can – reseed it so that's either Seattle or I'm trying to think of other teams in the Central that would have been close, or Buffalo, one of those
Minnesota,
very close, to the Canadian border. I don't think it's that. I mean, it's called the North Division. It's not called the Canadian Division.
Yeah. Oh my God, 29 is not old. Don't even go there. I can't. I feel like I'm, in terms of hockey players, I just hate the fact that that's old. Hi Joey, welcome. Glad you're back today.
Yeah, thanks everyone that's hopping in. We've got 1:30 remaining in the first period. Again, Boston is out shooting the Islanders 14-6 right now. Boston with the lone goal after Charlie Coyle's breakaway in the first 2 minutes of the game. So let's see who can. I don't think we'll have another goal before the end of this period, but I think we will have quite a bit more scoring as we get into period 2. Let us know what you guys are thinking about the game so far if you're just hopping in, and make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new with us.
Yeah, for sure. Winnipeg would have home ice advantage with one of the lowest point totals ever. For what?
For the playoffs?
I don't know where that came from. Elaborate, please. I would like to know so I can form an opinion. But guys, we're super excited everyone's here with us tonight. We are just shy of the end of this first period for Boston Isles game. Checking in on the North, the Habs are still up 1-0 as they are just about 7 minutes into this second period here. So we will see their next series. But would they get home ice? I don't know. It's weird how I found you guys when I was researching the Pittsburgh Penguins versus New York Islanders. Because since the Islanders are in this matchup, we will come up. But glad you found us and glad you subbed. We cover very close to every single night of playoff coverage. We are always here to give our witty remarks. So we will.
Our hot takes.
I love a good hot take. And
Thank you. I always am lukewarm when I have a glasses day, so appreciate the support.
I only wear my glasses when I'm reading.
I mean, you gotta contacts are expensive, people. I gotta save them.
I'm good otherwise.
We got 30 seconds remaining in this period. You know what I'm excited about, Megan? Who is going to be doing the intermission report? My favorite question of the day.
I last night could have thrown a fit, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself because if he is there, then I'll be okay.
Statman, he is a Sixers fan, but the Sixers are obviously in town playing Washington in Game 4, trying to sweep. So that's that. I am a Wizards fan today because I would rather die than see the Sixers find success. So
that's like with everyone who just like is so over the Knicks right now, who are like, no, you're not actually good. Just like sit down for a minute.
I mean, that was just such a soft-seated series. Christopher, thanks for joining us. I was just talking about the Washington football team, about your profile picture. Luza, thanks for joining in as well.
Gotta get that dub. Contacts are free.
Contacts are not free in the.
Well, in England they might be. Whoa.
We officially have a period wrapped. Let's get those banners updated. Boston is up 1-0 on the Islanders, outshooting them 14-6. So excited to see what Barry Trotz has up his sleeve going into period 2, since the Islanders are needing some tender love and care right now. I'm
excited to see who is doing coverage for this intermission.
My favorite question of the day. So are we trying to figure out, what the off season, we were talking about it in our Discord community. So if you've not joined that, make sure you do. We were talking about it the other day in Discord about what the off season is going to look like for Toronto if they once again cannot make it out of the first round, because they have the team and the tools to do it now.
For sure. It's like, I feel like it's one of those, if you don't act now, it may like fall behind, Like you have to strike when it's hot. Should feel.
Yeah, I do. All right, guys, we're in intermission. Excited to be chatting with you all. If you have not yet, make sure that you introduce yourself in the comments. Love to hear where you guys are from and who you're rooting for in these playoffs. I know that there are quite a few series right now that are great for me if I'm a Bruins fan, great for Jenna if the Leafs can get their shit together. But a lot of you guys' teams have already been eliminated. So, who are you looking at right now?
Shane, stab me in the heart, why don't you? It's fine, guys. I'm fine. But speaking of people who are still included in the playoffs, let's do a little game of who's going to win what series. Let's do the Lightning and Canes. Who is going to take that matchup there. The Thorn Grub, Shan can post the Discord link. I also think it is in the description of this video.
It is in the description of the video. Yes.
You can also check it there. We will post it though. Also, Bruins fans, 68 years. Good. Oh my God. I can only hope that I have the willpower to continue. Whose jersey do you have? Is that for me or Shan? I'm Meg.
Mine is a Brad Marchand jersey.
Yes. Mine is a Toronto 6 jersey from the NWHL because these jerseys are sick.
Yeah, my Boston Pride jersey is awesome, but it's too big. So I think I have to frame it because it's not even big. Like, oh, that's cute. You can wear it with leggings. No, it like literally is so large that it is unwearable.
Yeah, these women's jerseys for the NWHL are rather large. I want the Canes to win, but I think it's going to go to the Lightning. Tampa Bay taking it. That's a sweet logo, Meg. I know. Isn't it cool? I love this jersey.
Yeah, Christopher, my favorite players on the Riveters, Madison Packer and her wife is actually the new general manager as of this season, and we've had them both on the show, so make sure you check that out. If you're into learning more about the NWHL at all, we have an entire series on our YouTube channel of interviewing players throughout the league, what the playoffs were going to look like, wrapping up their seasons, and looking ahead to October when their season is supposed to kick off once again.
Yeah, we'll have definitely more of that as we get closer to their season kickoff. So much has been happening for the women's side of the sport with teams being bought, which is a great opportunity for them to have more sponsorships, just more funding altogether. It is a great year to be an NWHL fan. Super happy to see it. Underwater levels, I'd love to see Lightning versus Avs. Guys, where is the hype for the Canes? Come on. I'm going for the Canes here, guys. Maybe I'm controversial.
If you haven't checked out Hamilton the Pig, he has a reason in himself to root for the Carolina Hurricanes.
I can't. Guys, okay, let's go. I feel like we kind of already know what you guys are going to say right now. Let's do Vegas versus Colorado. I have not given up after last night. I think Vegas just needed a minute and a goaltending switch. I have not given up. But like sound off because I want to know.
No, they didn't look that great against the Wild. Do you think when they play Colorado they've got a chance?
I don't know. Maybe Vegas in 6. Yeah! It's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Vegas in 6. That's bold.
Shannon needs a Hamilton the Pig channel in the Discord.
Someone told me to make that the other day too, and I was like, I could, but I think I need more people in it. Need more of you guys to hop in and chat with us. We have a channel for every one of the playoff series, so been having a ton of fun chatting about that. If you guys are just joining us, we're in the first period intermission for the Bruins and Islanders. Bruins are severely outshooting the Islanders. They're winning 1-0 after a quick goal from Charlie Coyle, and we are excited to see what happens both in this game and in the period 2 of Montreal and Toronto, game 7. So Montreal is just barely outshooting Toronto 16-12, and Montreal obviously holds the lead right now.
Yeah. Guys, what happens when I day drink all day? Holy crap. But Shan, let's sound off on a Montreal jersey. How do you feel about this one?
I
was gonna say the Toronto jersey is what I'm staring at, but I am looking at MTL.
So which one do you want my opinion on?
The Leafs.
I don't like it. But both of these teams are original 6 teams, and separate from how U.S. teams, like how Vegas and other teams like that go about their jersey design and their graphic design, in Canada it's very traditional, so it does not surprise me at all that these teams really stick with the traditional roots of their branding, their jerseys, all of that. So, I mean, not my cup of tea, but I know why they do it. If you guys are just joining us, thanks for hopping in. Make sure that you like the video and you subscribe to the channel and let us know how you're feeling about the 2 Stanley Cup playoff games we have going on.
Yeah, guys, I have a question for everyone. Do you think the original 6 should have kind of like a pass in having to design these like new jerseys when they do like themed events and stuff, how they did like reverse retros? Like, do you think they have more of a reason to not stray from history?
No, because they have more history to show. So when they do things like reverse retro, they should have to do something more interesting than just adding a stripe or changing a color.
I agree.
Statman John, best jersey out of all the Canadian teams. Well, I have two in mind, but I'll let Meg go first.
What was the question? Best jersey out of all the Canadians? Huh. Like normal jersey or like reverse retro?
Well, both of mine are not. They're alternates, so.
Oh my God, I'm literally like not even familiar enough with all the alternates and stuff. But I'm kind of not mad at like the Canucks. So I feel like I maybe have to go with that, either that or the Flames. Their retro is really cool.
I like the Jets third. They have a light baby blue third jersey that just says Jets on it.
Oh yeah,
that one I really like. And then the Edmonton, I know this one's more controversial. The Edmonton Oilers third jersey is just navy blue and orange. I think it looks great.
We both like that jersey for sure.
But a lot of people don't.
We spend a lot of time on that.
Flames reverse best normal jersey of the Canadian teams. Probably I don't hate the Flames jerseys. But like none of them really if that counts as the Oilers home jersey, then that's my pick. But
wait, the blue and orange?
Yeah.
Does it?
It says Officer Gaming said I think the Oilers are now using that jersey for their home games.
Oh, bet. Then that's definitely the winner there.
I think it looks.
I like normally hate blue and orange together, but I think that looks fire.
Absolutely. Mitch Marner has 4 points this series, but they're all assists. He has not been able to score. Interesting. Oh, and this is also the first game with fans in Toronto. So they have 550 healthcare workers in attendance, and they all get a jersey when they come in.
That's so cute. Did you see that there was a controversy that apparently that Montreal wanted to do that in the last game, but they were denied it by the government to let that happen?
I didn't know.
I saw that. That could have just been like, oh yeah, they're showing right here. They all got a jersey. That's so fun. Oh, and a rally towel. I love to see that. If Toronto lost to Colorado or Vegas. Oh, is that the situation for how Winnipeg would have? Wait, no. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the comments, guys. I love when we all have so many thoughts on jerseys.
Bruins are my fave, but I do like the Leafs. Interesting. That's an odd combination, particularly as a Bruins fan who hates the Leafs. But
I can relate to that a little as a Penguins fan who likes the Caps.
Yeah.
Definitely get shit on a lot for that, but it's okay. We're all fine.
We shall see. We are in the first period intermission for the Boston Bruins and New York Islanders. The Bruins have struck first with a 1-0 lead. The Bruins also hold the series lead at 1-0 with a very confident win on Saturday. So we shall see if the Islanders, who historically do not play well in the second period, can come back and kind of take some of the momentum from the Bruins going into period two. I don't think it's going to happen. I know I'm biased, but the Islanders have not played like a team that had any sense of urgency toward the end of the Penguins series or this early Bruins series.
Yeah, for sure. And just a quick update. I don't know what just pulled up on my phone. That was really weird. Also, just a quick update up in the north. The Canadiens are about to go on a power play, but they're still up 1-0 with 5 minutes remaining in the second period. Explain as a Pens fan how you like the Capitals. I lived in DC for 3+ years. When the Pens weren't there, I started to root for the team, and I will never apologize for it. Just saying. I get a lot of shit for a lot, but it's fine. Andrew, welcome to the stream. Excited you're back. Playing hockey as a kid, Doug Gilmore in the 90s was a beast. Y'all. Was that a Big Sean ringtone? No, I think I accidentally opened TikTok and had to close it really quick because the sound was coming through. But
so mysterious that Patrick Sharp is not covering this game.
I'm livid.
Boston,
I don't know where he's been.
Yes, I'm so sure that John at Hot Take Hockey is very upset looking at how his team is playing. It's really, honestly, I mean, I haven't gotten to experience it yet, but like Megan can probably speak to it, that it's really tough as a streamer when you're trying to cover the league and your team is imploding. Like
anyone who was here in the last game between the Islanders and the Pens, like I was laughing through it, but like I was literally crying, but I was laughing to like hold it back. And that's why Jenna's not here. Like it's really hard when you're like literally streaming with you guys, watching your team lose when you're so invested. But hey, we're here for it.
Yes, Charles, we did hit 600 subscribers, but the climb is not done. We are still hoping that everybody that is just joining us will hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, let us know what you're thinking about this game so far. Excited to hear it.
Yeah, for sure. Was he on Saturday night? Yeah, but I don't think I was here Saturday night. But he wasn't on last night and he's not on today. Or maybe he's covering the North, but I'm not happy with it. Good morning, Cat Help. Where are you? That is the morning. You and Aaron both. Ooh, that feels conflicting. French Canadian, but growing up in New England, I feel that.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Cat Help.
Yes, Andrew, 600. I love it. Cat Help. Thank you. We like to think we're pretty fun. We enjoy ourselves. Get a kick out of our own entertainment. It's fine.
Absolutely. You got to find yourself funny or other people won't find you funny.
Yeah. No one will love you more than you love yourself. So if you don't find yourself funny, no one else is going to think so either. But Shannon and I laugh at ourselves more than enough. So y'all should do a Patrick Sharp watch on Twitter. Post whenever you find out he's going to be on. Yeah, but we normally
the rest of the series based off of what games he's covering.
Yeah. Habs are up 2-0. Was that a power play goal?
Ooh.
I'm going to assume so. No. Wait, what?
I couldn't tell Hot Take Hockey's mental stability to fall into goal. Awesome stuff. Really excited to hear that out of Montreal. I won't root for Montreal after this series, but I am excited to see everyone that said this was Toronto's cup and then this is how they're playing. So revector, reconsider. So we got a lot of Habs fans in the comments. Thank you guys for hopping in. Let us know what you're thinking about that game right now. Obviously, I am watching the Boston Bruins game. However, actually, now I'm watching Ryan Reeves' suspension clip.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot last night. Jeff, first time seeing us, absolutely love it. But hockey should be everyone's soul sport. Let's grow the game. That's why we love to be here. You guys should have 100 million subs. I agree. I also think we should have 100 million subs, but
Scott Cool. Well, Michigan hockey uniforms are cool. College hockey uniforms are actually really cool.
Yeah, I have a Penn State
hockey. Once again, UMass Lowell's because I freaking hate their.
Then they're wrong. But it's fine. Vernon, what's up? Glad you are back today. Was happy to see you last night as well. If you were, what would you be doing? If I was what for one day?
Coach.
Oh. I was not in the right headspace for that. I don't know.
I'm sorry, he's not the coach. He's the GM for Montreal. I mixed him up with somebody else. Or not the GM for Montreal, the GM for Toronto. He's the super young one that you saw.
Oh, yes. I would look at myself in a mirror. Duh. I don't know, guys. I mean, if I were Toronto, I would probably try to assess why the hell I couldn't get past a first round playoffs. And so
I feel bad for guys like Joe Thornton who went to go play and try to contend for a cup, and he picked the team that he was most likely to contend with, and now he's broaching near retirement, and the Leafs can't give him anything. And he's not the only guy. They did a ton of work bolstering their roster around Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and John Tavares, and look where it got them.
Yeah, that's rough. but like that beard. Andrew, I also can't wait to go back to attending hockey games next season. I am having serious withdrawals, and I just need to be in an arena with a bunch of other angry people because I feel like that's just what we all embody when we're watching a hockey game. You just have to be an angry person. Your brother plays hockey. That's exciting. I wish I was able to do that.
Did you finish asking about the series and who you think we're staying?
No.
Hit me with the next one.
Guys, I did not get enough answers on this Knights Avalanche matchup here.
Or should just
5. No, there were a lot that said Vegas. There was like 5. But I'm just saying, there's more than 5 of you on here right now. But it's fine. The only other determined one here is Islanders Bruins, which we are walking right now. But let's see here. Hot Take is yelling. He's just very quiet. Guys, I'm telling you,
thanks for joining.
To watch your team lose.
Thanks for joining from Beantown Breakdown. Let Bobby know we said hello.
Yes.
Oh, Bobby, hello. You're the next topic.
Happy to see it. Happy to see it.
What's
Guys,
up,
if you're coming in, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are covering the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs every single day. You don't want to miss a minute of this coverage. Make sure you are aware whenever we're going up. Our social pages also have any updates on what we are covering and anything else from the league too. So make sure you give it a follow. Twitter, SBHeartsPod, /SBHearts on Instagram. But for right now, we are still covering this Bruins-Islanders game. We are coming back.
Period 2 is about to kick off. Excited to see. Get your last goal predictions in before we puck drop here and back up in Boston.
Give us some thoughts, y'all. Let me see it.
We've got the Charlie Coyle line starting out this period. Interesting.
Guys, I'm really just trying to get water, and no one in this fucking house is responding to me.
We have got period 2 starting for everyone that is just joining us. Boston is going into the second with a 1-0 lead over the Islanders, outshooting the Islanders 15-6. So we shall see if the Islanders can level the playing field and clip at some of the momentum here, but I don't think so. Boston is operating on all cylinders, like we were saying in the first period, and this is going to be tough for the Islanders to work with.
Yeah, for sure. They are saying that Perry did score that goal. Confused. I thought it was someone else, but it's fine. Leafs collapsing under pressure. I think that's very in their nature. Nate Campbell, welcome. What is up? Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, everyone else who's shagging at 600 subs, super excited, but want to keep growing for sure. Never stopping that climb. But we are here in period 2 of this Bruins-Islanders game. Just under a minute into this game, Boston is leading 1-0. They are dominating the score count, though. I mean, not score count, shot count. They are at 15. Islanders are only at 6. That is rather a gap this early in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were talking about it before, but a big part of this is because the Islanders' top line is not executing like they need to at all. So it's giving the top 2 lines for the Bruins a huge opportunity to start taking advantage of some of these potential shots.
For sure. Guys, is Marshy going to get one? I feel like
I hope.
He's a little quiet, but let's bring it on. Every time I see McAvoy, I still think of when he got knocked over the boards playing the Caps. He just kind of like fell in there. That was funny. What's your names? Guys, I know we have to keep introducing ourselves. I am Megan. That is Shannon. We are the Snapshot Sweethearts, and we are so excited that you are here. If you have not already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can follow us as the rest of our playoff coverage continues.
Absolutely. And I'll throw our social media in the comments as well. Always love it there.
Always love to see it. Yeah, guys, we are super hyped that we've hit 600 subscribers. For anyone who 603 now, anyone who doesn't know, Shannon and I only started doing this on New Year's Eve was our first actual episode of this pod, which we are technically a podcast. And we will be back to episodes once the playoffs are over. But obviously, we'd rather be here with you guys than doing videos by ourselves during the playoffs. So we're excited to be here. Second intermission for Montreal and Toronto here. Very excited to see it. Shannon, who do you think is going to score first? Can the Islanders tie it up in this period, or are we just really set in our we know that the Islanders are not a second period team? What do you think is going to happen?
I mean, the Bruins still have the momentum on the ice right now. I can't give the Islanders the benefit of the doubt until they prove to me that they deserve it, and they haven't yet in the last couple games of the Penguins series. Granted, yes, they did win it, but that doesn't mean that they had the energy on the ice that they need if they want to contend for this cup.
Yeah, I think that's a really great point. Do you have Instagram? We do as a pod. Our Instagram is at Slapshot Sweethearts, but we also have our own personal accounts that are right there. You can check us out on social. We are everywhere.
Callie, we will be doing this next season into the off season. Got some fighting going on with Brandon Carlo after a little bit of pushing his camera work.
Yeah, guys, Shannon and I will be here until you don't want to hear from us anymore. So as long as our channel is growing, you guys are excited about it, we'll be here. It'll be a great time. Or until we get sick of each other.
We're very excited to be on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It's a good, really great puck control by Matt Barzal, but obviously the Islanders not able to capitalize on it.
Oh, yeah. I love some round 2 playoff hockey aggression. Just give it to me.
We do know Bobby. He's one of the first podcasts that we collaborated with when we first started the season. Bobby is a great guy, has a great following. I highly recommend you check out Beantown Breakdown. If you are a Bruins fan and are interested, he covers all Boston sports.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, the hockey community of Hockey Pod are very close. So we are friends with most of the big names. Definitely love to collab with them. You can probably find some old collabs we've done. Hoping to do more through the playoffs. But, we all got to cover our games, y'all. Islanders play not to make mistakes. Islanders may not be making mistakes, but they're not dominating, which kind of doesn't help. Leafs are in trouble. 100%, Brian. The Leafs are in trouble. Being down 2-0 going into the third period is not exactly how you want to go into a third period in your game 7. Especially with their track record. I wouldn't be surprised if they're just getting a little mentally flustered, which I'm sure Shan can agree with there. The Leafs are known for choking here. And
this is their specialty, actually.
What?
It's their specialty, actually, when they have all the pieces and all the keys that they need to be successful, and they can't play in high-pressure games.
Yeah, totally. Sam and John, stepping on toes. We all do our own thing. No one gets offended. We all know we're here for the love of the sport, and that's all that really matters. Leafs are about to be blown away. Ha! Humor.
Nate, so for this game we are watching, we are in Boston for Game 7 between Montreal and Toronto. They are in Toronto. Since Toronto did have the home ice advantage, they will head back to Toronto for what looks like it may be the final Leafs game of the season. Montreal's goalie, Carey Price, is on fire. He has been a Vezina contender throughout his career. He is getting up there in age now, but incredible goaltending. And him in the playoffs is scary for anyone.
Oh, that's funny. Guys, these one-liners make my life.
Why are you a fan? I'm so sorry.
Honestly, guys, I feel for you. I'm a Penguins fan. I've finished coping, kind of.
We've got 15 minutes remaining in the second period of the Boston Bruins New York Islanders. Once again, Boston is holding the lead 1-0 5 minutes into the period. Boston has not had a shot on goal in a few minutes, though. They're still sitting at 15. The Islanders sitting at 8. So we'll see what's coming of this game? Obviously, we were just discussing that the Toronto-Montreal Game 7 is in intermission right now. Ooh, that's not going to go well.
What?
There's just some fighting in the crease because David Pastrnak tripped over Semyon Varlamov, but it wasn't his fault. So if you guys have not yet, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will be chatting it up about this game as well as Game 7 all night.
Oh, yeah. You guys, someone last night was like, are you going to log off because Vegas is losing so bad? No, we're here with you guys till the end. Every day. As much as we want to sleep. Sleep is for the weak. That ain't us. Yes, Alex. Wait, what did Alex say? What's so funny? Oh, yeah, the healthcare. That was funny. Guys, Alex is so good. Alex is also a great source of knowledge for sports betting for hockey. And if you haven't checked him out, the Ice Guys are a great pod to follow.
For everybody that's just joining us, the Islanders are about to go on a 2-minute power play for a call against David Pastrnak for interference. So let's see if the Islanders can even the score here. Let us know what you think about their power play so far, both in the regular season and in the playoffs, and how this might bode for Boston in these remaining minute and 50 seconds.
Yeah, guys, we are also 10 likes away from 50 for this stream. If you guys can get us there, we'd be so grateful. We got some stuff to announce, so hey, make it worth it to spill the tea. Chi-Town Fred, what's up? Max, hello.
Yeah, thank you guys for just hopping in. Like I said, the Islanders are on a power play right now, a minute 30 remaining on their power play. They are down to the Bruins 1-0. Bruins also out shooting them 17-9. So if you have not yet, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new with us. Once again, we're really trying to get those numbers up as we get deeper into the playoffs and are excited to see what's happening in these two games.
Yes, so excited. Taco, what is up? Yo, I had some really good shrimp tacos the other day. Just saying. You're at like 45. Yes, guys, we're so close. Thanks, John, for the update. Sorry for the Slaughterfest last night. It was fine. I drank enough to soften the vibe. It's fine, guys.
Thank you guys that are still with us from the beginning of this game. I know it's been a little quiet on the goal horn front, so would like to see that pick up. If you guys are just joining us, let us know what you're thinking about this game so far. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are now a minute into the Islanders power play they've gotten 3 or 4 shots off, but none of them have been able to capitalize on. So let's see. Yeah, obviously, Taco, the stress is for the Leafs Canadians game right now. This game feels very low stress compared to up in Canada.
A lot less at stake, which granted, up in Canada, they are on a 6-on-4 right now. Interesting. Granted, down here, Islanders are still on a power play, hoping to capitalize as they are trailing in shots 17-9. Definitely not where you want to be in this game 2 of this round 2 matchup here with the Bruins.
It's just generally not great for the Islanders score.
Good for them, but no.
I sounded a little bit more excited about that. The Islanders score. I was
Guys, we try to be excited sometimes. It doesn't always work. It's fine. We'll be excited another time. Updating our banners. Yeah, guys, at one point.
50 likes. We hit it.
Yes, guys. Oh, we love to see it, guys. Can we get 100 tonight? Maybe. Josh Bailey, yeah. Meg, is the Bruins at home? The Bruins are at home right now.
I wish I was there. Tuukka Rask, what are you doing not in the crease?
Lost and confused. This is like the Penguins series. Islanders severely outplayed, but tie the game.
Yeah. I mean, we've been saying it since the Penguins series that the Islanders do not take a lot of shots, but the ones they do take are typically reasonably high quality. So they are able to capitalize. And the Bruins aren't usually a team that relies pretty heavily on shots. I mean, there's only been 27 shots in the first half of this game. So that's pretty low generally.
For sure. Hoping to see more. And we also know the Islanders are a third period team. We can kind of expect them to come alive a little bit more in the third period. But with that said, you definitely want to see the Bruins take advantage of this period 2 slowness that the Islanders sometimes see. So they do not have to go in either tied or at a deficit, because that may not end well. If that is
overtime is not in my cards today, folks. I am exhausted.
Agreed. Not the tea, y'all. Are you guys friends? No, we hate each other.
Yeah, we're friends. We met in college close to 6 years ago now.
Holy crap. What the fuck? I'm so old.
So we've got a few people that are just joining us. Make sure that you let us know what you're thinking about the game in the comments. Make sure you introduce yourself if you're new to the channel, and obviously subscribe now as well if you have not liked the video and subscribed to the channel. We've got 11 minutes remaining in the second period between Boston and the New York Islanders. The Islanders just tied it up on a late goal by Josh Bailey off the power play. And Boston, although still out shooting the Islanders 17-11, the Islanders have come rearing to go in this second period. So we'll see who's able to take control of the game and the momentum on the scoreboard here in these next 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not what you would normally expect to see from them, but it's not a bad position for New York. Oh my God, what the fuck? I need to stop day drinking. Yeah, the Islanders did have a good second period against that last game with the Pens. You are not old. Did I say I feel old? I always feel old. I feel like a fucking ancient half the time. That's fine. We're here. We're living. I apologize. I started the yawn train. If anyone else yawned, it'd be really funny if you told me. So I could know everyone I influenced there. Guys, are we on a commercial break in Canada right now? Oh, they're in an intermission. I'm an idiot. I was like, why is this power play not losing time? Like, what is this shit? Also, guys, how wild was the 9-minute power play last night? That was ridiculous. Hi, Nate. Nate, have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, then what's up? Gotta hop on that. Charles, I'm so glad to see your name again. Makes me happy. Yeah, we are just under 5 minutes left in the intermission for the North game, and the Leafs will start with a power play. So that'll be also a 2-man power play. So that'll be significant for them. Oh, 605. Love to see it.
Thank you all that have done that so far. We are excited to see what the second half of period 2 holds between the Boston Bruins and the New York Islanders. Obviously, the Bruins hold the series lead right now at 1. It would be great if they could get a 2-0 lead on the Islanders early. But like I did say earlier in the stream, the Bruins are on a 5-game win streak. So if they happen to lose tonight, it would not be a huge shock. Murphy!
Oh, Murphy.
Oh, baby boy.
Baby.
If you haven't subscribed yet, the dog should be the reason.
Oh, Murph is the cutest little nugget. He does not have a couch. Oh, he's so tired. He's going back down to sleep. Every time you do that, Murph goes. Even the dog is sleeping. I know. Do you girls watch any other hockey-related content on YouTube? I always watch Hockey Guy. We're pretty good friends with Off the Wall. We watch him a decent amount when we're not streaming. Shan's always in the comments, even if we are too. Yeah, my puppy. Isn't he cute? That's Murph.
Obviously, Hot Take Hockey, Beantown Breakdown I was referencing before.
A lot of cool content.
We're always looking for recommendations as well. So if you guys have another channel that you really like, let us know and we'll reach out to them about potentially some collabs going into the rest of the playoffs. We are back from commercial break, so we've got 10 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in period 2 between the New York Islanders and the Boston Bruins. Obviously, the Bruins scored early to get the lead, and then the Islanders just answered with a power play goal by Josh Bailey to tie the game up.
Not what we wanted to see here, guys. I have become a pseudo Boston fan because I said if Vegas loses, then I'll just like have to revert to rooting for Boston, even though Shannon won't revert to root for me. Yeah, the ice guys, Alex is. The short shift, yes, we are good friends with Andrew from short shift. He is a blast to have around.
He comes on here quite a bit. It's been fun. Oh, a little bit of post-whistle extracurriculars between Komarov and I can't tell who the Bruins player is.
The Leaf guys are crying a river out there. Fair. I mean, let's be real, guys. They were literally up 3-1 and they could not hold that lead. That's ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry.
I picked the Canadiens to win in 7, so my bracket in that regard is looking great. Although my cup winner has been eliminated, so
who have winning?
What did you say? I had Florida.
Who did you have winning the cup?
Florida.
Oh. Boston needs to stay out of the penalty box. Agreed. I think we can all agree on that.
Boston always needs to stay out of the penalty box.
If it wasn't for Andrew, you wouldn't have found us. Well, I'm so glad he's with us all the time. He's always a fun friend to have around. He's always down for a long-ass stream. Huh. Sticking with you guys for 3 hours takes it out of you, but still a good time. How long is Anders leaving out? Wait, I didn't know he was.
Yeah, he is out. They just showed him in the box. In the box being like the luxury box, not the penalty box.
I was like, wait, what are we really considering here? I think we need more sweethearts, bottom line. I mean, we go whenever you guys ask, but, you know, rather busy these days. Andrew's a fun dude, for sure. Meg and Shannon, what are your favorite YouTubers? I'm not going to lie. Before we started this, I did not spend a lot of time on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean,
I didn't realize there was this whole, like,
guy.
I didn't know there was this whole, like, YouTube community. I literally was like, I'll come on here to watch, like, short, like, interviews and stuff for, like, pop culture things, because that's who I am, but...
Jakey G, thanks for joining us. I am a Bruins fan, though, so I'm going to politely disagree on the Let's Go Islanders, but I know that we have quite a few Islanders fans in the comments, so feel free to introduce yourself.
Yeah, guys, why not? Let's get hyped about this, guys. I'm just saying, if Toronto loses, then Jenna could probably be here, like, every night then. Not to throw her out there, but just saying.
Poor Jenna.
Zach, welcome, Bruins. Yeah, that's more Shannon's speed.
Yeah, everyone join the Discord. Thanks, Statman. The Discord link is in our bio, so make sure you click that if you've never used Discord. It's just like Slack or anything like that where I make channels and we chat it up on different series, different teams, what's going on in the playoffs, what's going on in the off season, whatever it may be. So make sure you hop in there. We've already got a bunch of people that are consistently chatting it up with us on what these playoffs have looked like so far, and it's been fun.
Yeah, if you do not get enough hockey.
Oh, no, fuck me! Tuukka! Ugh!
Are we scared? Is anyone else concerned for Shannon's well-being? Do I need to send a popo for...
Kyle Palmieri has scored for the fucking Islanders after Tuukka Rask lets it dribble in through his 5-hole.
I'm so not ready to watch this. I still haven't seen it.
Useless.
Oh my... What the fuck? No one even touched that. That just like...
Perhaps if Tuukka covered it.
Scooted in there. Language. Sorry, guys. We are not rated G. Just for context. Time for Shannon to rant about Rask. Exactly. Guys, welcome to the Shit on Tuukka show. Starring Shannon Walsh.
It wasn't all Tuukka's fault. That was just a blunder by everybody in the crease. But, I mean, it's hard to not get angry at Tuukka when it goes floating by him.
Guys, no one buys more jerseys than Alex. It's ridiculous. I love it. I wish. Dun, dun, dun. What else? I feel like I lost where we were. Yes, the North game is back underway. You woke up my 11-year-old. She's just...
Oops, sorry.
Oh, Callie, were you also the one who said you found us from watching another video? Glad. Always happy to see everyone finding us.
Yeah, the consensus on Bruins Twitter right now is that the Bruins just collectively look like ass in period 2, which I can support. That's a reasonable take.
Oh, I get it. Like Island.
No, Kyle Palmieri scored the goal.
Yeah, but it was like because the palm. Oh, I get it. It's fine, guys. I'm really late to the party all the time. It's fine.
JQG, the first goal for the New York Islanders was Josh Bailey on the power play.
Yeah. Correct. Palmieri had the assist in that one, the first assist in that goal also. So not a bad night for him.
Got some Nick Ritchie protecting himself. We got Kyle Clutterbuck and David Pastrnak going at it. Probably going to get some roughing calls there. Nick Ritchie, his helmet is off. What? The referee is standing in between David Pastrnak and Kyle Clutterbuck, but not separating them. They're just holding each other's throats and, like, talking.
There we go. Guys, sometimes if we click the banner to come back too soon before it's, like, figured out what the score is, it still comes off wrong. But I swear we did change that.
Yeah, Andrew, Kyle Palmieri is a fantastic player, and I did shit a lot on that acquisition for the Islanders because he was playing so badly. But now that he has been really turning it up and turning it on in the playoffs, that's huge for New York.
Yeah, also huge for New York, finishing the second period if they are able to on top, as they are very much a third period team. So if they can go into this on top, that is going to be huge for the Islanders, kind of an uphill battle for the Bruins, if I may say so myself. But, Shan, I'm sure we've not lost hope.
No, and it looks like we're going to have some sort of
power play.
I don't know if it's going to be a 4-on-4 or a power play, but Ritchie is in the box as well as an unnamed Islanders player that I have not seen his jersey yet.
Have not seen a number. I think it's Martin.
I think it's Martin and Ritchie are both going for roughing, but I'm not positive.
Yeah. I believe that would be correct. What does this play-by-play say? Give me the play-by-play.
Thank you again to everybody that is hopping in. We've got 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in period 2 between the Islanders and the Boston Bruins. The Islanders have scored 2 unanswered in the last 10 minutes, one from Josh Bailey on the end of the power play, and then one from Kyle Palmieri on a just complete blunder by the Boston Bruins in the crease for their last goal.
Yes, for sure. You play hockey, that's fun.
If you guys have not yet, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let us know what you're thinking about this Islanders comeback right now.
Yeah, we've already met and exceeded our goal for tonight, and we just want to keep growing and growing. So always excited to see new faces in the chat. If you haven't already, introduce yourselves. We want to know who's watching so we can chat with you guys for sure. Statman John over here recommending Discord in various other languages. I knew Paul's was going to be Dell, but never expected. True. Yeah, Barzell's not doing too hot, but hey.
That entire line needs to
still time.
Kick it into high gear. We have got, that was a great slap shot by David Pastrnak on an open net, but Varlamov is able to deflect. It is not a 4-on-4. They are just both in the box. So we've got full strength for both teams right now. Boston still out shooting the Islanders 19-14, although the scoreboard is not showing that. So we'll see if Boston can even the score or if the Islanders are going to run away with this.
Yeah. That's definitely something we said before. We'll say it again. Like, the Islanders may not have the highest shot count in a game, but they are taking smart shots in the playoffs so far this season.
Oh, another great opportunity by David Pastrnak. He has it turned on right now, which is crucial because he did not before. Bruins are knocking at Varlamov's door, so this is great to see as a Boston fan. quite a few shots, opportunities at least in this last 30 seconds.
Yeah, Callie, one thing that we've been seeing a lot, I also didn't understand this at first, since they do each have one person in the box, instead of doing a 4-on-4, it is.
The calls are different for roughing.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it is 4-on-4.
Or maybe NBC is just not showing it to me correctly.
Maybe they're just not telling us that. But yeah, they have been doing that. Anytime it gets to 3-on-3, they just those players have to sit.
Oh, come on, Marchand. He had such a good opportunity and was holding the puck for so long. Then he passes it over to Krejci and he flings it. It's a horrible pass.
Jeremiah, stab me in the heart, why don't you? Oh my gosh. I actually had pasta for dinner, so maybe that will bring him luck. Oh, that'd be fun. I had a hot dog for dinner. It was great.
I really desperately needed a vegetable.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need some broccoli. Oh, my pup is asleep.
Me too, Marv. Come here, get the puck in the net, god damn it!
He just wing it. He did. He just a sleepy little boy. He gonna sleep with me tonight.
All right, guys. Well, the Bruins are trying their damnedest to even up this game, and Varlamov is holding tight in the crease, which is great for him since he is 0-2 in the playoffs right now. So 0-3 is not going to look good for him.
Yeah, not the best start, but I think why not? Yeah, Murphy's just chilling. But I think he's asleep right now, so I'm not going to say his name anymore. I love dogs. Oh, you have 3 dogs? I love that. Shannon and I love our pups. But I don't want to disturb mine right now because he's had a long day.
Murphy has not met. I don't even think I've met Murphy.
Nope, I've had my dog as long as I've known Shannon. But Buddha lives in DC with Shan. My dog lives with my parents. So he's not always around. Especially because my friends normally come see me in New York. So, which I will be back in a few weeks. How exciting!
Very exciting.
I'm getting my home.
All right, guys, how are we feeling with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second period between Boston and New York? Let us know your thoughts on this period so far and what the keys for period 3 are going to look like.
Also, questions for fans, guys. When I make my new hockey cave in my new home, I am hoping to hang all my jerseys on a wall, and I want to hang them from autographed sticks. So if you have any fun ideas for whose stick I should get, let me know. It's always a fun game to play. Why does Boston have so many fans crowded together in Nassau?
Boston this week went to 100% capacity. So the city itself lifted its COVID-19 restrictions. But that is a good point, Jakey G, because we were talking about in Canada how Montreal was the only team that had fans in the arena. But Toronto, conveniently for Game 7, has changed their COVID requirements in the arena. So they now have 550 fans. They're healthcare workers, but fans in the arena for tonight's last chance home game for them to move on.
I think technically New York, I know at least for Manhattan, the restrictions were lifted on Friday, I think. So it could be different for their next matchup on Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. We're in commercial break for the Bruins and the Islanders, but I do know that the Montreal-Toronto situation is getting dicey. What time does the third period start? Pablo, thanks for joining us. We're got 4 minutes ish remaining in the second, so I'm gonna say probably
half an hour.
Yeah, like 9:45.
Yeah. What are your thoughts you guys are have for the Islanders? I really want to see it. Like, I'd love to go. It's kind of far from the city. Kind of a pain they has to get to. I think it's gonna hurt and potentially hurt their attendance, to be honest.
I mean, they've tried to move quite a few times now, so
I think it's more beneficial for them to be closer to the boroughs. The main boroughs. Baby. You know that like look when you wake up and you're kind of like dazed and confused? That's my dog right now. Storm surge!
Statman, what time is tomorrow's game?
Tomorrow's game is at 7:30.
Okay. Great.
We'll be here. Can't wait. Let's surge, y'all.
Looks like we're doing a bit of a review after this last fight in the crease. So,
yeah. Alex, it's a really good point. We are almost halfway through the third period, and the Habs are still winning 2-0. The Leafs are looking like they will complete the choke. Not exactly what Toronto fans wanted to see here, but as those hoping for this, we are pretty content. Over here. Just a thought. Yeah, Trot, what up?
Barry Trotz.
I feel like I feel like he doesn't get enough credit from a lot of people for being the reason the Islanders are able to get far in the playoffs.
Probably not. It is getting pretty physical on the ice here. Obviously, these teams are both playing relatively evenly matched right now because the Bruins had an incredible first period, a horrendous second period, and vice versa for the Islanders. They had a bad first period and a great second period. So, full-on fight between Carlo and Komarov.
I want to see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got men on the ground.
Oh, my God. I hate that I'm behind. I love a good fight.
Got Eberle and Curtis Lazar going at it. People are headed to the box.
Oh, nothing better. I want to see. I have not seen. Guys, I really don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. Want to know why? Because my feed was even more behind. I wasn't even live. Yeah, now we're on the ground. I would be fine with Leafs tying it up at 2.
Because he bet on that game.
Yeah. And I bet there would be exactly 3 overtime games that series. How many have there been?
This will be the third.
See, guys, this is why I feel like betting gets risky because sometimes it just clouds your judgment.
Yeah, Statman John, Barry Trotz is the third winningest coach in NHL history, which a lot of people don't talk about because he was with the Capitals. There was a weird breakup after they won the Cup in 2018, and then he quickly joined the Islanders. It was not a long time. Also, we've got the New York Islanders on a power play. I'm a little unclear how the Islanders are so conveniently not finding themselves in the box, but let's see if the Islanders can capitalize once again. Obviously, goal number 1 in this game came from Josh Bailey in the tail end of their first power play, so they are 1 for 1 right now.
Oh, Carlo. Oh, because it's not for roughing, it's for cross-checking.
I don't know. Corrales hit to the head, didn't get a call, so.
I think this is controversial as shit. Can't. Guys, we're just under 4 minutes left in this second period with a power play for the Islanders, who are leading 2-1, but are trailing by 9 shots on goal. So Boston really needs to start making their shots count. If
Absolutely.
Good catch there, too. Not mad at that yet. Do you think goalies moving is satisfying? What do you mean?
Like, while they play? If they're playing well.
Oh, they're like little back and forths. I could see that. Yeah. I love goalies, though, in general. Marc-Andre Fleury is my favorite person in the NHL anyway. Goalies and enforcers. That's my shit. That's just a me thing, though. It's fine.
A minute down on this power play, and the Islanders have not been able to capitalize thus far. The Bruins are doing a really good job of dumping the puck into the Islanders' zone. They actually are on a breakaway and are unable to make passes. Really just not doing great at that tonight.
But, like, also not really surprised since, like, this really isn't normally their time to succeed. But TBD. Yeah, I feel like so far for the East especially, puck handling has been so significantly, like, underrated.
JP Pajot, dickhead. Islanders go up 3-1.
Well, that's rough. That's no fun.
I wasn't gonna have another drink, but I might need to.
Are my favorite. Yeah, goalies are my favorite. Yeah, we're going 3-1. We got it.
Oh, well, that's not great. It was an assist from Matt Barzal, though, to JP Pageau on the power play. So we were giving Matt Barzal shit that he needed to pick it up. I love JP Pageau.
Yeah, guys. Also, something to note in the North with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left, the Leafs are going on a power play. Maybe they can use this opportunity to get on the board in this third period of Game 7. Who's to say? Not I. I don't know why I talk like I'm like a character from Harry Potter when I'm like skeptical of things. Fucking weird. Guys, we are under 3 minutes left in the second period here for the Islanders Bruins as the Islanders lead 3-1 in Boston tonight. Will they come back? Who will come back? What game? I don't think the Leafs will come back. But Boston is not out yet. They are only down by 2. This is not last night. They're a third period. Yeah, they are a third period team for sure, which is also another reason for why it is very rough for Boston right now to be going into this third period, most likely down by 2. This is definitely a big momentum creator for the Islanders, especially if they were to have both of these unanswered goals here. Shan, how are we feeling? Are we optimistic? Are we hesitant?
No, I'm not optimistic because if anything, they're going to push in overtime, and I don't want overtime.
True. Not into the overtime.
Maybe they'll come back. Like, I don't know. But Tuukka Rask's head is not in the game tonight. The Bruins' head is not in the game tonight. They can't think they're going to win if they're letting all these horrendous rebounds off. That's a fucking trip call. Would you call something on the Islanders?
Clearly not.
Jesus.
I hate refs. Refs are the fucking worst. Yeah, the Bruins, I think, definitely momentum-wise need a goal in this last minute.
Pasternak, you might go on a delay for slashing there.
My dad's watching Formula One upstairs and I can hear it. Guys, I would not want to be the Bruins right now. Sorry, Shan.
Bruce Cassidy's about to go tear them a new booty in the locker room for this intermission. And the period is about to end in 10 seconds. So that'll be that for what was truly a horrible second period for the Boston Bruins.
Yeah, and we are over a minute, almost done with this power play up in the North with just over 7 minutes left in the third period. Canadians are still winning.
Nick Ritchie in his second fight of the night. Throwing punches on Pelech.
With how much time left?
I think it's the end.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, there they go again. Go, Nick Ritchie. Let him fight.
2, 1. Yeah, this game is over. Period. Why are we fighting? Oh my God. He just jumped on his back. That was ridiculous.
But do you think will Pelech go in the box? No.
What?
But will Pelech go to the box? No.
No. Do you think NHL refs are ever scared when breaking up a fight?
No, the only thing that makes me paranoid is the skates when they're flying around.
True. I didn't even think of that. Oh, like kind of how like the Islander, who was on the Islanders, his skate just went like up in the air as the ref was coming over to break it up because he flew over the shoulder.
Thank you guys for just joining us. I know we have a few that are hopping in as we enter period 2 intermission. The Islanders have scored 3 unanswered in this period to go up 3-1 on the Boston Bruins. The Bruins scored the first 2 minutes of the game, and then their offense has swiftly declined since then. We shall see who's coming up with the momentum after this intermission. I know Bruce Cassidy is going to have quite a bit to say to the Bruins. There's not a ton the Islanders need to change. Barry Trotz is playing good playoff hockey right now with his team, and we shall see how it goes. If you're new with us, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let us know how you're feeling about either this game or the Montreal-Toronto game, which has about 5 minutes remaining in the game. Montreal up 2-0 on Toronto.
Yeah, guys, are we getting to the point where it is too late for Toronto to catch up? Maybe.
They'll pull the goalie in the next minute.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask that. I was like, how long do they have to wait before pulling? Because I feel like 5 minutes is the right mark here. Because not only do you need that first one, but you need a second one to even go to OT. Very important there.
We shall see.
Toronto's done. I know they have Tavares, but Tavares is not in.
He's out definitely. He did skate with the team this morning, though.
Yeah. Yes, he was on ice, but he is not playing with the team.
Yeah, super non-contact, very, very concussed off that freak accident with Corey Perry in game 1. Yeah. So,
yeah, it's definitely difficult to see because I think he would have come back at some point in the second round if they had moved on. But look, this way it does not look like they're going to get that opportunity here. Guys, does anyone know where Patrick Sharp is? I'd love to know. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, though. I'm from Long Beach, Long Island. Oh, Long Beach, Long Island. I'm from Long Beach Island, not in Long Island, where hockey is a huge sport here, along with my other sport. It's so fun. I am a New Yorker, though, now. Just saying. Oh, my gosh. Jakey G, that's an opinion if I say so myself. Oh, guys, want to know the downside about drinking water out of a hydro flask is that when you want the ice to melt so you can drink it, it doesn't.
I don't like hydro flasks.
This is like all my parents use anymore. I really just wanted a cup of water, but I got this.
Thank you guys that are all just joining in. Let us know what you're thinking about the Bruins Islanders game thus far. We are in period 2 intermission after the Islanders scored 3 unanswered, 2 on the power play to change the entire momentum of this game to now sitting 3-1. Elsewhere in the league, we've got the Toronto Maple Leafs fighting for their season with 4 minutes remaining in their game against the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal has won 3 games unanswered after the Leafs gave up a 3-1 series lead, now to go to game 7 and are down 2 goals to none to Montreal.
This is a back half sweep, if you will.
So let us know what you think the first thing that's going to happen to the Leafs will be once they get bounced. Any front office changes, roster changes, hit me.
I really feel like roster changes are going to be slow until after the expansion and after the draft. Then I think it's going to be a very hectic offseason, personally.
I don't think so because the cap's not going up.
What?
The salary cap's not going up. So there's not a ton of movement that teams have to work with. Boston, it does have one of the largest cap hits in the league for the offseason, though.
I just think they are going to have to get creative, which is why we might see more changes because they're going to try and shift people out in order to bring people in. Depending on.
You think they'll leave Mitch Marner exposed? I don't think so.
I did not. Oh, I was like, I did not say that. Then I saw it.
Leafs will get rid of William Nylander, Mitch Marner, Austin Matthews. These are all reasonable names. I don't know what Austin Matthews' cap hit is, though, but that's one of the arguments I have with the Jack Eichel or Connor McDavid trade discussions is a team has to have a crap ton of cap space to even partake in those discussions. And again,
they don't.
I
want to see P.O. Joseph on the main stage. That's all I want.
I hope
not. What?
hope they protect him.
Well,
I think he started.
If he's not on the active roster, is he really up for grabs?
I think it depends on how many games they played in season.
Interesting. I didn't even think about that. Does anyone know?
We'll have a lot more coverage of the Seattle expansion draft as we get closer to it, though. I was actually calculating the other day, and I'm pretty sure that the Stanley Cup final is going to end last week of June, first week of July, and the Seattle expansion draft is mid-July.
Yeah.
So it'll be a pretty quick turn.
Yeah. That's going to be a lot of quick decisions to be made for the teams who go all the way. Oh, my God, that beard. Oh.
The Toronto bench is looking deflated right now. There is not a lot of life.
The Toronto bench is looking hairy.
Yeah, they are very hairy.
They need to lose so they can shave.
Let us know if you're growing a playoff beard in the comments. I know a lot of people like to partake.
I am. Can you tell? My rosacea grows with every win. Okay, I'm going to go by. Jakey, make sure you subscribe first, please, and thank you. 6,250 days since the Leafs have won the first round. Well, I think we're going to make that a little bit longer.
That's pretty funny. Thank you, everyone that has liked the video and subscribed to us thus far. Whoa! Good opportunity by Toronto, but quite a bit of pushing before the puck could even be ruled dead.
I'm ready to see it. And for anyone who isn't watching this game, we do have an empty net here for Toronto. So definitely trying to keep the momentum on their end. So this lead for Montreal does not go up anymore in these final 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes of the third period in Game 7.
Empty net for the Leafs. Statman, I can't believe Matthews' cap hit is that high when they also pay for Tavares' cap hit.
Yeah. How weird.
It's interesting. But yep, we've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this third period. Toronto has pulled the goalie, and Montreal seals the empty netter. 3-zip.
Also, sorry, hold on. Also feels kind of weird that the Kraken have not made any other moves. Unless they're making some like behind the scenes trades of like, we won't take this person for X, Y, and Z. But I feel like it's been rather quiet, if I do say so myself. Guys, if you have any opinions on who from your team should go to Seattle or who you definitely want to see protected, let us know in the comments. We can all go on. Yes, guys, it is now 3-0. That is a Montreal goal. Habs are most likely moving on. I'm an idiot. Guys, rough end for Toronto. They had come so far just to lose it all this season for them. They really were towards the top for nearly the entire season. So it is rough to see that it end this way, but it is what it is at this point. What is this in this series? There's between Matthews and Marner, there's been one goal. That's rough.
Yeah. I mean, it's very easy to tell why they lost because one, they didn't have the heart that they needed on the ice, but they didn't have their core guys producing either. When you see a guy like Tavares go down like that, you need to fill in those holes in the playoffs. You cannot let injuries get to you in the first round. In the third round, talk to me again, but in the first round.
Dan, I appreciate that. Someone needs to check on Jenna.
Yeah, Carey Price in playoff mode is absolutely insane, Andrew.
Patrick Sharp.
He's on my screen? I'm looking at a Just for Men commercial.
He's on my screen. Where are you? Did you miss it?
Now I'm looking at Phil Mickelson. I don't freaking care about golf, man.
Bro. I see Patrick Sharp because I'm behind.
Nylander goal.
Oh, I like that tie. Patrick Sharp. Every time I see Nylander, I just think it says New York Islander, but like spelled wrong because that's how tired I am. Bill, hello. Leafs, no D. Yeah. That's been a huge problem in so many series. Is that how you say it? Series? In this first round here, the defense for so many teams has been severely lacking, and that is definitely putting teams in jeopardy. Definitely a commonality in the league. There's anyone who is currently eligible for the draft who is a defenseman is probably feeling very good right now because that is what many teams need.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we've got a couple new folks hopping in as the Toronto-Montreal game is starting to wrap up. I know, like, does that goal from Nylander really matter? Probably not. But Chase, thanks for joining us. Bayou Benders, thanks for hopping back in. I'm sure you're having a fantastic evening. We are in the period 2 intermission for the Boston Bruins New York Islanders. As we've said, the Islanders have scored 3 unanswered on Boston in the second period. So got some work to do. Also, where the frig is Megan seeing Patrick Sharp? Because he's not on my screen.
I was behind. They were talking in the intermission report.
I'm looking at the intermission report right now, and it's on him.
No, when they were talking about Canada.
Who put him on the Canada game?
Idiots, that too. Just a bunch of morons. Guys, can you tell that we love Patrick Sharp? Guys, that is a final score for the North. Montreal. What did I just click? Oh my God. This table just clicked the down button by itself. That was really scary. Guys, Montreal is moving on to face Winnipeg in this North Division final matchup here. Toronto has been eliminated.
And that series up north should kick off Wednesday, I believe.
I believe so. Are you in that banner?
Give us your immediate reactions on the Toronto-Montreal series. If you have not yet, we are obviously in intermission for the Boston Bruins New York Islanders. That is only in game 2, so much less on the line. However, that's game 2 of round 2. Montreal and Toronto just finished round 1, so they will start round 2 on Wednesday. Montreal will. Toronto's going home. Montreal will start game 2 on Wednesday against the Winnipeg Jets, who have had quite a bit of time off after sweeping the Edmonton Oilers last week.
I'm sending my condolences to Jenna.
Yes, for those of you who don't know, our intern Jenna is both a Minnesota Wild fan and a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, so she has not had the best week.
A rough couple of sevens for Jenna. Guys, is anyone else presenting something at 11:30 tomorrow and hasn't started? Because me too.
I have no idea.
It's fine. I'm fine. Winnipeg in 6. Interesting. Yeah, guys, now we can ask, what are your thoughts on this matchup of Montreal versus Winnipeg? I feel like I'm also going to go Winnipeg. I kind of want to go Montreal, but I'm just not. Just not the move. Shan, who are you going? Habs or Jets?
It's hard to ignore the momentum that Winnipeg had against Edmonton, but I don't know if that says more about what Winnipeg is bringing to the playoff table or what Edmonton did not. So I want to say Winnipeg, but I think it'll probably be a pretty long series. The other key thing here is that Montreal has quite a bit more recent playoff experience than Winnipeg does. So in terms of who's been here, who's done that, and what they need to expect going into a second round, particularly after, the series that they had, they were both pretty intense to begin with. I want to give Montreal that edge, but
I think it also brings up the point that we were talking about last night with Jenna and I, the rested or rusty. Are the Jets going to feel rusty, or are they going to feel well rested and come out and pull an abs and just destroy everyone? Because this is going to be another quick turnaround. Montreal is going to have to face them, I believe, on Wednesday. And that's just going to be a really quick move. Andrew, thanks for joining us tonight. Good night. I hope everyone who is having to sign off, I know it's getting late in certain parts of this world of ours. So if you are signing off, please make sure you've liked the video and subscribed to the channel, and we will see you in the week.
Never count out Montreal. I mean, I can't, right? Like, I can't easily say who I think is going to win this because, again, Winnipeg does not have a lot of playoff experience. They did not look good at the end of the regular season, which is why I am apprehensive to say that it's Winnipeg looking good versus Edmonton looking bad, the way that sweep went. And as Megan was just saying, they are going to have quite a bit of time off, which for a team that was struggling with consistency like Winnipeg, that is a huge risk. And I know that Montreal
time off, it's that they literally only had to play 4 games. Like, they swept the Oilers. That's a lot of breathing room now.
And I know that Montreal is probably going to be tired after playing 7 games when your opponent only played 4. However, there's risk and opportunity there, right? Like, they're warmed up. The Jets are not.
That's a quick, like, mental switch, though. Because, like, you want to be able to see, like, say, like, hockey is hockey. Like, you're still going to go play your game. But there's so much that goes into playing a different opponent. And Jen and I touched on this yesterday, that making that mental switch in one day to a new series could be very taxing and be a reason that they start slow.
Absolutely. But they came back from 3-1 against Toronto. So they already have incredible momentum and excitement in that locker room since it was so improbable that they were going to do that. So that is a key point as well. If they can keep that energy and harness it onto the ice and not let themselves get distracted.
That's true, because that is the opposite of what happened with Vegas here, where they really had to fight back as they were about to get beat in the back half of that matchup there.
Absolutely.
Vinny,
really exciting upset for you guys that are just joining us. Obviously, Toronto just fell in yet another first-round playoffs. So for everyone that said that I was sleeping on Toronto, goodbye. Anyway, we are in the intermission for the Bruins and New York Islanders. The Islanders are up 3-1 after scoring 3 unanswered in period 2. So hopefully Boston can get their crap together in this intermission. It looks like I'm looking at a view of TD Garden right now, so it looks like puck drops going to be in the next minute or so. And Boston needs to really come with some energy on the ice and some shot opportunities to take control of this game, because the Islanders historically played very well in the third period.
Yeah, this is going to be a very difficult win for the Bruins if they cannot come out strong here in this third period, really get an early goal to set the tone for this period. If not, it is going to be an uphill battle from the start. Hopefully they can have some early excitement there. Has Jenna checked in yet? No. But we sent our condolences and we will give her time. Unlike how I was with the Penguins when I had to live.
Very close Wizards-Sixers game right now, so I don't know what mood my significant other will be in when he arrives home.
We will see.
Fans tried to storm the court at Capital One and had to be apprehended by DC police. So I don't know in what scenario that happened.
Like, in what world was that, like, logical?
I have no idea. We have got a puck drop for period 3 between Boston and New York. New York does win the faceoff. They're on a 4-on-4 after the little situation we had with Nick Ritchie and a variety of the Islanders players actually at the whistle going into intermission 2. Vinny, intern Jenna is a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, so she was watching the game on her own without us. I can't imagine she's feeling very good right now. So we will let you know when she responds, and we can give you guys an update on how she's feeling.
You guys can grill her tomorrow. I'm sure she'll be here probably. But it's fine. We'll see. Hoping Montreal beats Winnipeg. Interesting. Guys, I love this encouragement here for Montreal.
Absolutely. Now that we're back to the Boston-New York game, with 1:30 remaining on this 4-on-4. Let us know what you're thinking about Boston coming back, or is this Montreal's, the Islanders game to take and even this series? Obviously, Boston is up 1-0 on the series right now after a really confident win on Saturday. So.
Yeah, and this is definitely a win that Boston wants. Like, they're about to head to New York. The Islanders crowd, especially as these restrictions are being lifted, I'm sure is going to be very excited, very hyped up for the current situation. Hey, UBS, I know someone who works there. This is going to be a big game for the Islanders to bring home. So you do not want to be tied necessarily going into that, even though game 5 will be in Boston. Not the situation you necessarily want.
Blaze, thanks for joining us. Darn, man, I wouldn't say I am very quick to criticize my team and call them out on their shit. And it usually, maybe it's just because the last time I saw them make a deep playoff run, they lost in game 7 in a completely winnable game to the St. Louis Blues. However, I do not have hope until I am 2 minutes away from the end of the game, the winning game.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult to watch sometimes, guys. I'm not going to lie.
Blaze, we are doing great. Charles, NBA fans are out of control. There's a lot happening. And what I love...
An NBA fan just got sent to jail for, throwing something in a game.
Through a water bottle in Boston the other day. They called it assault with a deadly weapon, and I was like, this is a water bottle.
I was going to say, that's a water bottle? That's not killing anyone. Unless it's one of these.
No, they don't let those in.
Well, I'm saying then it would be a deadly weapon, but it was certainly not.
There are some arenas and stadiums around the country, that won't give you the top of a water bottle if you buy one because fans throw them into the game. Or the same with a bottle cap on a Bud Light, they will take it off.
See, but I feel like if I'm going to throw a lid or a cap, I will probably also throw the bottle or the can. I've never felt the urge to throw something at a sports game, so I can't really even relate to that feeling.
Right.
But for those who have, I'm sure they're willing to throw other things as well.
We've returned to 5-on-5 play in period 3 between the New York Islanders and the Boston Bruins. There are 17 minutes remaining in period 3. Boston still out shooting New York 26-19. So let's see who can light the lamp, if anyone, in this period.
Underwater says bring your own bottle cap. I've never even thought of that. I'm sure you could get one in a pocket.
What is really grinding my gears right now about the Bruins is their inability to complete passes. It has been horrible all game.
It looked okay in the first period, I feel, but ever since, it's kind of just dropped.
Bill, thank you for subscribing. If you guys have not yet and you're just hopping in, we are in period 3 between the Boston Bruins and New York Islanders. The Islanders are up 3-1. Make sure you like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new with us. I know that quite a few of you are wrapping up the Toronto demise to Montreal with that 3-1 win. So thanks for joining us for the remainder of this game 2, round 2.
Yes, guys, very excited. 007, welcome back tonight. Excited to see you again. Bottom line, yeah, they're cursed. Are they cursed or are they just bad? Who's to say? Anyone else take a tequila shot tonight? Because I did. And I feel it in my hangover. Guys, who's going to score next in this game? Is there going to be another goal in this third period, or is it going to stay 3-1? Let us know who just slammed themselves into the boards. That was funny.
We hit 610 subscribers. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, friends.
We've got 15 remaining in this third period. Momentum is slow on the ice right now, I won't lie to you. There is not a ton happening that is making me excited to watch the remainder of this game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I feel like morale is very low, which is always hard to see.
Yeah, we're going with there's been a couple breakaways now, and the Bruins are they're playing sloppy hockey. Like Brad Marchand spinning around these guys, just make a simple pass. You got to dial it back and focus on what you need to be doing.
That was literally ridiculous. Shan, so at what time do you think the Bruins should pull the goalie here? What time should Tuukka come off? Like 5 minutes?
No, less. It's not an elimination game.
Mm-hmm.
Interchange. What did we? Oh, intermission. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, friends. One day we'll get it ASAP. Not today. Ooh, good stop. Guys, Islanders goaltending has really been a good key for them lately. Kind of pissed off about it, but still good for them.
Yeah, let us know what you're thinking about this game so far. Obviously, I know a bunch of you missed out on a lot of it because of the Toronto-Montreal game. We know that was sad for Toronto fans, big for Montreal fans. So if you are a fan of either of those teams, my condolences or congratulations. We've got 14 minutes remaining in this Boston-New York game. The Islanders are picking up on the shot count. They're up to 20 shots, obviously holding the lead 3-1.
Oh, that was a rough hit for a minute.
One thing that is even, though, is hits for both teams. We got 29 for the Islanders and 28 for Boston. So the enforcing role that they are taking later in the playoffs is really, really good.
Guys, I feel like everyone's kind of at that point where their teams are out and they're like, I don't know who to root for right now, because it's like when you just love the sport, you still want someone to cheer for. I personally am cheering for the women's side, which isn't even playing anymore because their season's over, and Vegas. But Shannon is welcoming people to hop on her bandwagon.
I am more than willing to chat Bruins bandwagon sports with any of you that have seen your team's demise already and are looking for someone else to root for.
Guys, let's just root for the Slapshot sweethearts, honestly. I'm going to wear every jersey except for the teams that are still in, because I don't have, except for Vegas.
What is that? Buddha! Making so much noise, like a lot of noise coming from my bedroom.
Couldn't even hear it. Best season ever, 1981. That's a lot.
Interesting. Got some slow hockey being played right now.
Guys, give us your sales pitch for why anyone should follow your team right now if they're still in. Give us your elevator pitch. 15 words or less. Vegas isn't going to be in for much longer, Meg. Hey. I've already said I'm not judging that matchup until after game 2. Because I think that was just ridiculous. And I don't understand why. I'm just not here for it.
All right, guys. Thanks for hopping in. Vegas isn't going to be for much longer. Thank you for joining the Discord. That's awesome. If you guys have not yet, check out the link in our bio to join our Discord community. We're having a ton of fun chatting these series, the off-season, trade rumors, everything in the channel. No Rocket Mortgage commercials.
Guys, I love when everyone knows what commercials I hate. This is so funny. I'm so vocal about it too.
How many games? Noelia? Sorry, I butchered that. Thank you for joining us. This is game 2 of potentially 7. So we might see 5 more games. We have to see at least 3 if the Islanders win tonight, because the series will be tied up 1-1. Nice. But let us know how long you think the series is going to go for. I am of the opinion that 6 games for Boston is what it's going to look like. That was my guess.
Like Simon John also just said, don't quit your team, but like you can cheer for someone else.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm always a Boston fan, but I like to root for teams so that I have something to
live for. I personally need a Penguins hiatus, which I'll be fine by, I think, by the end of next season. But
Simon John, can you put that in the requests channel, because I'm not going to remember that in an hour.
And Jenna's not here with her handy dandy notepad.
Busy trolling Leafs fans for a minute on Twitter. Yeah, let us know if you guys are just joining us what your thoughts on it wasn't even the end of that game, how Montreal dominated
the entire game.
That game. Bruins
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that was rough.
The calls have been loosey-goosey tonight, so
Straight up. That's definitely true. Guys, love seeing everyone new joining the Discord. This is a place where, like, even if it's not us, you can interact with each other. A super fun place to talk hockey all day, every day.
Absolutely. We've got 12 minutes remaining in this third period. Boston is still down 3-1 against the Islanders. Islanders scored 3 unanswered in the second period. Really took control of that game quickly. If you're just joining us, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. We do daily NHL playoff coverage. So we are taking requests on what games you guys want to see this week and are excited to see how this game ends. Obviously, Toronto and Montreal was a really interesting one that we just finished up.
McAvoy did a really nice forward roll before. That was nice. Great form. 10 out of 10.
He's not a gymnast, so.
Great form. Tuck and roll. Come on, Bruins, do something here. Like, it's one of those things where Bruins, I feel like, have dominated the time. I want to see this count of, like, how long it's been in either end, but they just have not been capitalizing on their opportunities, which is clear.
Their control all night has been absolutely sloppy.
Yeah.
Like, that was a great opportunity right there that David Krejci just set up, and they can't freaking finish a pass.
Like they're just, like, moving too fast where they're missing opportunities because of it. They can't keep control and settle enough to capitalize here. It's really rough. Ah, yes, I see what you just referred to. I see what you're saying, Shan. Preds are out, so now I'm all about Montreal. Chase, I think it's a decent decision.
We're excited to see Montreal go into round 2 against the Jets. The Jets have been off for a while. Montreal could get tired quicker. We'll see.
Our new fans, South SoCal. Oh, I was in SoCal for a while. We do, like, some play-by-play sometimes, but a lot of it is live discussion, talking about everything happening in the league, other games. This game specifically, we are focused on Islanders Boston, but we try to give you as much about the game as possible. Always happy to see new faces, though.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video if you guys have not yet. We are on our road to 1K subscribers, and it looks like we made a nice dent tonight.
Yeah, for sure. John, making off season channel. Noted. Thank you. Yeah, Montreal was the last Canadian team to win the cup. Will they be the first one right now? Guys, is Canada is like the North as a division and, like, Canada as a country going to make a comeback at some point? Like,
I mean, they have the Edmonton Oilers and the Toronto Maple Leafs both had MVP caliber players on their roster. What did they both do? Lose in the first round.
That too.
So,
yeah, it's rough to see. Thank you for subscribing, South SoCal. Love to see it. Where in SoCal? I'm curious. I was in LA for 6 months recently.
Got some great goaltending going on by Semyon Varlamov that has been crucial to this game. I know it was an interesting decision to swap him in or swap Sorokin out, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think we will see Sorokin on Thursday, or do you think they're going to leave Varlamov alone in there?
If Varlamov doesn't let up another goal, I'm keeping him in.
Yeah. Keep the momentum going.
Yeah. Chemistry for playoff goaltending is absolutely huge.
Yeah, I think that was definitely an issue last night for Vegas. I think the chemistry with Fleury was just...
Oh, that's a Bruins goal!
I haven't seen it. I'm ready.
Bergeron with the snipe.
Ready. I'm waiting. Am I, like, further behind than usual? What the hell is happening? How fucking behind am I? Beautiful! I saw it.
Great pad side goal for Patrice Bergeron. That is going to be really big in seeing if the Bruins can I don't know, tie this up.
I literally thought you said pad thai, and I was like, what? And I was like, oh, pad side. Guys, I clearly really want pad thai right now. I'm even behind, and I'm on cable, so IDK. Guys, this feed is weird. Shan's always ahead. It's fine. Fourth goal of the playoffs this year. Not too shabby. Siri, I'm not talking to you. That happened way too much last night. Canada's government needs to make a decision on if teams can cross the border for the third round. They haven't made that decision?
That's tea.
Oh, they're having I think a rough outbreak right now because one of my cousin's wives, her dad lives in Canada. You can't come see. Hashtag, oh my God, people used to say that to me all the time in high school. Not into it.
Go ahead, Meg.
Now are you still saying pull the goalie around maybe 3, or are you trying to change this into a win now and pull a little earlier?
Maybe 4.
Yeah.
I am vehemently opposed to overtime tonight, so.
Guys, ties are not in our vocabulary. Shannon, guess what I watched this weekend?
What?
Ted Lasso.
Oh, yes.
So
what a show.
I, as Ted Lasso, don't understand this tying thing. Why do we work for ties?
Yeah, can someone confirm that is not updated? Thank you, Officer Gaming, also.
What? You're not Elon Musk. Don't lie. Statman John wants to know if you're willing to stay up for OT to see if the Bruins possibly win.
Okay, I obviously will.
We're here.
I'm so tired. Like,
guys, it's been a long weekend.
It's already 10 o'clock. That overtime won't end for like years.
At least half an hour.
We've got 9 minutes remaining in regulation right now, though, so we shall see if the Bruins are able to tie up this game, or if they do pull to Rask, will the Islanders be able to net an empty netter like Montreal did? We shall see.
I would never turn down $15,000, but I don't believe you're Elon Musk. Sorry. I want to make an account that's like, no, I don't have a PayPal, but I do have a Venmo.
We're back from commercial break with the Bruins and the Islanders. Like we said, the Islanders are still up 3-2. Boston just scored a great goal on Semyon Varlamov's pad side to try to get themselves back into this game. Yeah, Bill, we don't even need to consider overtime yet. 9 minutes is plenty of time.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Officially put Montreal in that graphic for Wednesday's matchup, 7:30 Eastern. Oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
We've got a face-off coming in the Bruins zone. Quickly won by Boston and cleared down.
At potential Elon Musk. I don't believe it, but if it is, tweet about us. I don't need your money.
Boston outshooting the Islanders 33-22 at this point in the third period with about 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining.
I'll take it, bro. I'll take it.
Good glove save by Semyon Varlamov to end the play. Getting a little bit more pushiness at the crease.
Yeah, the aggression in these third periods has been getting rather much.
Thank you guys that are just hopping in for the remainder of this game. We've got 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Islanders up 3-2. Boston just scored to try to crawl themselves back into this, but this is the Islanders' game to lose at this point.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of almost expected them to score already in this period, just based on how we've seen them play so far, end of the season, last series. But I mean, I almost feel like Boston has the momentum right now. They've scored their goal. Granted, Islanders are definitely catching up Boston is pulling away in score count again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shan, you should trademark that #pushiness. I have a large wager on the Jets Wednesday for sure. Interesting. Let me know how that goes. Mark, what's up?
Yeah, let's go Boston. They are not out of this game quite yet. Down 3-2 on the Islanders with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, guys. Granted, still a lot of hockey to happen. Don't worry, be hockey. Don't worry, be hockey is what I'm saying.
Don't worry, be hoppy. Good beer.
What?
There's a beer called Don't Worry, Be Hoppy from Boston. It's actually from Worcester.
I really struggle with IPAs though, because hops just aren't my thing.
It is a double IPA. It's pretty thick.
I can't do it. Meg, what's your team? I'm a Penguins fan, so I'm defeated. But I also am rooting for Vegas still because Marc-Andre Fleury is my life.
Bruins with a couple opportunities are not able to capitalize on. Everything's pretty slow at the moment. For a team that is sitting 1 goal back with 6 minutes remaining, you'd think there would be a little bit more pep in the step.
Yeah, we will see what happens. Did my iPad just change colors? Fuck. Oh, because it's nighttime. Guys, even my iPad is nope, guys, it's time for bed. Leafs fans are hiding. Can't see any of them. They got aggressive on Twitter for a minute, but then they were just nope, we're done. We're going to bed.
You guys are just hopping in. We've got 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this third period.
Alex thinks the Isles are going to win 4-3 in OT. Interesting.
Are you from New Jersey? Why are you a Pens fan?
My dad grew up in Pittsburgh, and it was inherited, and I have never looked back. Why would I want to be a Devils fan, though?
Because they're on the rise.
Oh, my. Shannon, your faith. My sister's fiance is a Devils fan. We kind of fought about it today. It's fine.
I've got another commercial break. Slowing down quite a bit here.
Oh, guys, I'm so over these fucking commercials. Penalty on the Isles.
I just couldn't tell. I think it's on Brock Nelson.
For what?
That I don't know, but I think too many men.
Is it?
70 likes. Yes, thank you guys. If you're just hopping in, we're in a commercial break before the Bruins go on the power play. About 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this regulation game. If you have not yet, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We did hit 600 subscribers today, so we're very excited about that.
Thanks, friends. Hi, I'm back. I'm sad because yeah, that's rough. Megan, does Patrick Sharp know you are cheating on him with Marc-Andre Fleury? Actually, Marc-Andre Fleury is my OG, but I love his family too much, so we're just friends. We're just friends. But Patrick Sharp and I are, in fact, dating. Go start that rumor. And Shan can be his on the side. His side hustle. I will share. But Shannon has a boyfriend, so I just hate people.
True.
I hate people. Except for Patrick Sharp.
Yeah, losing Tavares was really tough on the Islanders, or not the Islanders, well, I guess it was years ago, but losing Tavares was really tough for the Toronto Maple Leafs to come back from. I thought the injury wasn't going to do that much to their locker room once they were able to win 3 after losing game 1, but his presence on the ice is huge. I mean, he is their captain. And if you need those guys to really be stepping up in this time in the playoffs.
My dog is having a really bad dream right now. I'm contemplating waking him up.
It didn't wake him up?
No, it didn't even flinch.
Yeah, Statman, the Wizards did beat the Sixers, so...
Avoid that sweep, yo. Time to burn the Leafs jersey. Oh my God, that's like sacrilegious, guys. Just keep it for next year. 5
minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Power play for Boston about to kick off.
Ouchie.
If you guys are just hopping in, thanks for joining us. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are wrapping up the remaining 5 minutes of the third period between the New York Islanders and Boston Bruins. New York Islanders are currently up 3-2. Boston up on the series 1-0.
Yes.
Let us know how you guys are feeling about the game right now.
And my dog is having a bad dream. It's breathing very heavily.
I'm going to have a bad dream if we go overtime. Fuck, they just scored. The Bruins tie it up. Oh, no bueno. Brad Marchand scored. There is a ton of energy on the ice for Boston. I would kill to be at the Garden right now.
Never seen y'all drink beer on these streams. What are you talking about? I had beer right here.
I had a beer in the first period, but gotten tired and don't want the calories.
Okay, guys, who's scoring in these last 5 minutes? Oh, I was just about to do that. You beat me to it. Guys, wow, Alex, if you manifested that and it happens, then you have to go all the way over to overtime. No, freaking scream. No beer. Why not?
Doesn't drink.
Ah. Oh yes, I did remember saying that.
We're headed to OT. People, you want to go to
OT? That, guys. Why do you manifest this type of shit?
I think the Bruins can score. They've got a ton of energy from that goal.
I was gonna say they're lit up. Overtime, and you both need a nap.
Yeah.
I think we just need like a good night's sleep.
I would literally love 8 hours.
Guys, when we do this every day in a row, which is just the start of another thing, it gets really tiring to be awake. Being awake is hard.
The drunker you
get.
Oh,
Marcy's just so happy.
Oh, yeah. And I know that a lot of people don't like him, but his energy is so important to this roster.
It's just like contagious. The drunker I get, the better the Bruins do.
If you guys are just joining us, the Boston Bruins have tied the game up with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. They are out shooting the Islanders 35-23. So
yes. And they were pretty close at one point in the second period, but Boston has really gained back control here.
Oh, Alex, Cafe Patron is really good.
Yeah, Marchand definitely is one of those guys where you only love him if he's on your team. That's like Crosby. Everyone hates him unless you're a Penguins fan.
Mike Riley just had his stick broken, and the Islanders had the possibility of a breakaway, so he threw himself onto the puck.
I love when everyone... Oh, a penalty.
He's going to go to the box for it, too.
That was funny. He knew it as soon as he got up, too. It's like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, is it bad of me to kind of like hope the Islanders score? Maybe.
Guys, let us know how you're feeling with 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in regulation. The penalty is a broken stick. The Islanders are 2 for 2 tonight on scoring on the power play.
That's a hard pass. Oh, guys, I can't do this right now. I'm so stressed for this game. Guys, want to know what's the worst? When you sit through an entire overtime intermission and someone scores in the first 3 minutes.
Absolutely. Yeah, they have to stay out of it. But I have never heard of a penalty for your stick breaking.
Is that what they literally called it? Broken stick?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
So if anybody has some background on what that rule is.
Because I don't think that's real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this power play because I would have rather Riley done what he did than let them go on the breakaway, but
yeah. But also, now it's just giving more opportunity here. Hopefully, the Bruins can kill this power play.
Which we are halfway through. Islanders do have pretty comfortable control right now in the Bruins' end, though.
Oh, it's that you have to drop your stick immediately and you can't play the puck. Interesting.
That's dumb.
I agree. If it's a stick, it's a stick. It's your own fault for breaking it. Come on, guys. Someone score.
37 members in Discord. Awesome. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are watching the remainder of this Islanders power play. They've got 30 seconds remaining. Gotten some good shots off so far. But if you've not yet, make sure that you join our Discord channel. Make sure that you like the video and make sure you subscribe now.
Shannon, how much time does it left in the penalty for you or in the power play?
There's 15 seconds. They're fighting because they just really went at it at Tuukka in the crease.
Ew. I'm not seeing that yet. Guys, we have just over 2 minutes left here in this third period, hoping to not see an overtime tonight. Hi, Tuke.
Thank you for everyone that's watching. We've got 15 seconds remaining in the power play, 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in regulation between the Boston Bruins and New York Islanders. We obviously had an Islanders 3-1 lead at the beginning of this period. Boston scored 2 unanswered to tie that right up. And so we, as the Bruins go on full strength, we'll see if anyone is able to capitalize and ring that goal horn in the next 2 minutes before we head to the fateful overtime.
I feel like it just every time. People just want more of us, Shan. So we have to go to overtime so they can see our faces longer.
I mean, I know we're fun, but so is sleeping.
I love sleep.
Yeah, good penalty kill, Chris. You are correct. Bill, again, I don't love this stick break penalty call thing.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a little bullshit. What's happening down here? It's they wanted to fight, but they were just I just can't deal right now. I'm over it.
The face-off will be in the Bruins zone between David Krejci and JP Pageau. Pageau takes it, and the Islanders are still holding their own in the Bruins' end. Tuukka Rask's rebound game today has not been stellar.
Guys, I really need someone to score. Please. Guys, start manifesting. Let's give me some names. Who's going to score right now? And don't say overtime because that's just not real.
David Krejci has had a couple good looks tonight. I'll give it to him.
Give another to Marshy.
Oh.
Why not?
Marchand just had a bad shot. That's why I said, oh.
Great.
Trying to get too fancy with it. Islanders, Jordan Eberle.
But no, not OT, guys.
56 seconds remaining in regulation.
It is not too late.
Pretty much is.
Never. Guys, if so, we'll play a game or something overtime. Bruins, not someone. Just like the Bruins in general. That's fine with me.
David Pastrnak, Chris Wagner. Okay.
Leave from the box. Go Caps. Honestly, we're starting early for next season. Not bad. Shan, what is our clock at?
7 seconds.
Okay, good. Oh, jolly.
How interesting. I found myself in overtime again.
Guys, I can't.
You guys are just joining us. We have just ended regulation between the Islanders and the Bruins, 3-3. Boston leads 1-0 on the series, so we shall see who is able to capitalize after another intermission.
Guys, I'm literally hungover. This is not funny. It's fine though. Guys, let's play a game of whose contract is going to do what next season. This is going to be really fun. What is going to happen to Chara?
He's going to retire.
Do you think he's going to do a 1 day and then retire?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. She needs Botox. Who's that girl?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She just
joining us.
Really?
We are going into overtime between the Bruins and the Islanders. Let us know what you're thinking about this game so far. Or if you watched the Toronto-Montreal game, let us know what you're thinking about that as well. Obviously, Toronto has fatefully once again choked on their first round series. So interested to hear what you guys have to say there. If you've not yet, make sure you like the video and you subscribe to the channel if you're new to this.
I had a nice lesson yesterday on how to pronounce Toronto because I say it wrong. It's Toronto. Apparently.
Toronto. Yeah.
I say Toronto.
I mean, I don't think it's like egregiously incorrect.
Well, I was told yesterday I said it wrong by multiple people.
That's interesting. I didn't really think about it.
Me neither. But it was indeed pointed out to me. I'm also looking forward to the Kraken. Guys, I just want to see their arena. Like all the things they're doing with like the eco-friendly, making this like a really good arena for the environment. I'm so hyped to see what it all is for. This is the 4th all-time overtime playoff game between the Islanders and the Bruins. The road team has won the previous 3. Ooh. Does that make you nervous, Shannon, or are you like, fuck that, stats mean nothing?
It'll be, I don't know, like a chance shot. I don't know.
Guys, who's going to win it and how fast?
First 30 seconds.
Immediately. Oh, that'd be so ideal. Gotta love like there's no such thing as a broken heart.
Brian, you're not alone. A lot of people thought the Leafs would win that series. So I mean, it was their series to lose.
That's for damn sure. Are they all really already halfway into this intermission? Am I an idiot? I feel like that's not right. Yeah, right off the face-off, I would really take that. I'm hoping there will be some Seattle Saturday night games that start super late. Like, why would you want one to start at 10 p.m. Central? That's just not something. Islanders score in the first 3 minutes. Okay. Nerdy stat. The shot with the highest scoring percentage per shot taken is a backhander. Interesting. Chara 1 day deal. Yeah. I think that makes sense.
All right, guys, we're hopping in. Got intermission for the Boston Bruins and New York Islanders overtime. 3-3 right now after Boston scored 2 unanswered going into period 3. We shall see who takes control in overtime.
Oui. Who's to say? Guys, how fast? Let us know. No, Alex said first 3 minutes. Shannon and I are going first 30 seconds. Shannon, they like your use of the word egregiously.
I have a pretty good vocabulary.
Shannon's smart. Hi, Kev.
Got me a shirt.
You got me a shirt?
They were free shirts.
Oh, they were free.
Thought that counts. Let's see it, Shan.
They're all extra larges.
Okay.
I'm here for that. You wear that? First 10 wins. I would hope first 10 wins.
I like that. I like that it doesn't say playoffs on it.
Yeah, because then you can wear it for whatever.
Well, it's an extra large, so it's gonna be worn to the gym or bed. But
Fair.
all right, folks. Well, with this overtime, I have such a headache.
Sorry, I heard buttons being pressed, and I was really confused as to what was going on because I didn't hear anyone come down here. But it's just my mom. And murder. 007, smoke a bowl, me too.
007, that's not my speed.
I'm right there with you, though, friends.
Hi, Buddha. Come here, little box.
By the Supersonics when they were in the NBA. It can't be the same arena because they're building a new one. So that would not.
Buddha, come here, please.
It could be like the same area. But it's definitely, I believe, brand new. Unless I'm like super off, which I don't think I am.
It's the same area.
Yeah.
All these poor Toronto fans.
Yeah, I feel bad. That's a rough time. Guys, I was watching ESPN the other day, and listening to them try and talk about hockey still makes me laugh. They're getting better. Oh, that was an awful sound. No, it's the same arena. They just renamed it. They literally built it.
I don't know.
Like, oh, that was cute.
Buddha.
Murphy's head just popped. He's like,
Yeah, Chris, that's a good point. The Canadians aren't like a wicked threat coming out of this series, so I think as long as the Jets keep up what they did against the Oilers, it should be pretty swift for Winnipeg. Dominic, thanks for joining us. Yeah.
sorry, I'm quiet. I'm looking into this arena thing.
No, they're building a new one. That's what somebody just said.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I was like, I'm definitely not delusional.
If you guys are just hopping in, make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and you let us know what you're thinking for this Bruins Islanders overtime situation. This Subway commercial has come up like 20 times in this game, and I would destroy a sub. Scott, thanks for hopping in. How's the game been? It's been pretty back and forth. Not loving that we're going to overtime, but
Yeah, we're not overly happy about that. And now I'm feeling really feisty. Sorry, guys. I'll stop. But anyway, just got out of work. How's the game been? It was like good in the first, slowed down, and now the Bruins just decided to come alive. I'm just heard we tied it up last second. When was the goal to tie it up? It was like 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Right around 5 minutes left. The Bruins scored. Rob Marchand had a great goal. And they were not able to capitalize. Although the Islanders did have a power play after the game was tied up, they weren't able to capitalize. They went 2 for 3 on the power play so far this game.
Mm-hmm. Who's to set? Guys, I don't even know who I think is going to win, to be honest. Like, I feel like Boston has the momentum, but the Islanders could come out so strong because I feel like they're going to get ripped an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's going to win this game. I have no idea.
Like, I think I want the Bruins to win, especially going into their stretch in New York, but...
Yeah, the Bruins, if they were able to go up 2-0 before they go on the away side, would be really, really big for them.
Yeah, that'd be huge going into these 2 games away. But hey, we all know being up 2-0 still does not guarantee anything.
Yeah, Brian, thanks for joining us. That's a good point. Boston has been given the short end of the stick on power play and penalty kill this game. There have been some calls I did not agree with on the Bruins, and then obviously some missed things. I know early in the first period, Sean Corrali took a high elbow from Letty that did not get called. So some things have gone under the radar.
I feel like if you're going to have a Mass Mutual commercial, the plays in and like players in it should be from like the Mass Mutual East. Is that weird for me thinking that? I wanted a win for Palmieri, but hope you two get your win tonight. Well, Shannon's a Bruins fan. I am not. So I'll take any win.
I don't necessarily – obviously I want the Bruins to win. But I need this to not go late into overtime.
Thoughts?
The Bruins win this game. I don't know. I still give it 6 games, but
yeah.
I think the
The
Islanders fan base is actually very, very concrete and very dominant.
Oh my God, tornado warning. That's so scary. Go hide.
Where are there tornadoes? For everybody that's just hopping in, we're wrapping up the overtime intermission for the Boston Bruins New York Islanders. The game is tied 3-3. So we are interested to see who is going to take the lead here. Boston can bring their series lead up to 2-0. Islanders can even the score, make it 1-1 before they go back on the home ice. Let us know who you think is going to win, and make sure you like and subscribe if you have not yet.
Dan, welcome. Go Habs. Straight up, guys. What a great night for Montreal, honestly.
Yeah, they've been showing some fan replays of what the bars or whatever it may be looks like in Montreal, and that's playoff hockey. It's really fun to see fans react to things like that.
Kind of bummed I'm not in a location for that right now, but
we shall see.
What?
I believe this will be the last commercial break before we go into overtime.
One can only hope. I was going to say, what does the clock say on the app?
Make sure you guys, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, like the video so we can get more eyes on our daily NHL playoff hockey content. We got a bunch of new subscribers today that we are excited to keep hanging out with. Our playoff games full capacity now. Not all of them. Some of them are. It depends on the state-by-state restrictions. So the Bruins are at pretty much full capacity. I know we just said New York is lifting the restrictions.
Yeah, I think they were up on Friday.
But some of the Canadian teams still don't even have fans. So,
which is definitely hard. Definitely hurts them. But I'm also like thinking, like, is that going to help them when they, if allowed to, leave Canada and come to these playoff matchups in the States? Like,
No, I think it's going to be a
Like,
huge risk.
resurgence.
I think it's going to be a huge risk when they get down to the outside division play, and whoever does come out of the North is not used to having fans, has not had fans, is going to full arenas for their opponent. And then, I mean, I guess it's an advantage when the other team
Are
comes
they going to be
back.
overwhelmed or just like energized by it?
Overwhelmed.
Fair. Said it before, never count out the fucking Habs. Hey, fair. Yeah, they did come back after 3-1, but hey, not every matchup is going to be that matchup here. So Bruins going up 2-0 would definitely help here.
Yeah, great win for Montreal. We will be doing game 1, I think, of the Winnipeg-Montreal series later this week. So if you are a fan of the North, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. We are starting overtime. Thank God.
It's time, friends. What's the narrative going to be on the other?
Rob Marchand's got a goal and an assist on 5 shots. Things we love to see. Patrice Bergeron, a goal on 2 shots, and he's already at over 20 minutes of ice time. So,
Damn.
Last chance, guys.
Why
If
am
you
I
want to get
not caught up?
who you think is winning in the comments. Puck is about to drop. The
Why
energy.
does my man like take in water and then spit it out?
Yeah, they do that all the time.
I find that disgusting.
I mean, I can't imagine the back of that bench is clean.
No.
Aiden, thanks for joining us. Dan, appreciate the North Division commentary. We have started overtime officially, so let's see what we got.
Aiden, what's up? Stamina. What did you say? Alex, fun game. Name what kind of cell phone you owned when the Leafs won a world.
You can get the game on NBCSN nationally. We cannot broadcast it because of copyright issues with the league. If we post anything about the game live, we will be taken down.
Mm-hmm. Agreed, Dan. Whoever wins the North will not win the cup. Just saying.
Golden Knights.
I love that take that the Golden Knights are going to win. Give it to me.
Vinny, thanks for joining us again. Yes, Boston did score 2 unanswered in the third period to tie the game up and push overtime. We shall see with their 36 shots to the Islanders 30, who is going to come out on top here.
Yeah, I feel like both teams kind of are coming out very aggressive right now.
Yeah, it's very physical on the ice right now.
No.
Lots of blocked shots for both teams today. That's really going to be the difference maker here as well.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But sorry, I got distracted by the game. I think this aggression, though, is only good for so far because if they keep using it too much and they get like kind of sloppy and overwhelmed on the ice through it, it's not going to help anyone. And we're just going to sit here longer.
Really good opportunity by the Islanders, and lucky to the Bruins that Tuukka Rask was able to stick that pad out because he did not have visibility of the puck.
Damn.
Thank you, everyone that's jumping in. We are in the first few minutes of overtime between the Boston Bruins and the New York Islanders. If you have missed out on the rest of the game, there's been quite a bit of scoring on both sides. We're at 3-3 with Boston obviously holding the 1-0 lead in the series as well. If you checked out the Montreal-Toronto game earlier, you obviously know that Montreal is moving on to round 2 after eliminating Toronto. Let us know what you're thinking about tonight's Stanley Cup playoff hockey, and make sure you like the video and subscribe now to the channel.
Yeah, guys. We'll be here every night this week covering all of round 2. Very excited to bring this all to you guys. But right now, focused on Boston and the Islanders here.
Yep. Hawaii Living, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. If you guys are new and want to introduce yourselves in the comments, feel free.
Love to make new friends here.
Oh, David Pastrnak with an incredible opportunity, and another shot goes high.
So frustrated. Someone better fucking score. Oh, that was a good opportunity. Oh my God. So many fans thought that went in for a second because it hit the side of the net. That was kind of funny. We will see. We will see.
Another good
Perla, welcome back.
David Pastrnak is very good, Kristoff, as long as he's scoring.
Yeah, the Bruins have so many opportunities here. They really just need to find that.
They're not even letting the Islanders get close to Tuukka right now.
Yeah.
Which is good. What the? Can we stop with the half-ass passes in front of the net?
Ooh, that was a good shot too. Yes, guys, everyone should join the Discord conversation 24/7 about all things NHL. You don't want to miss out. It's your chance to interact with everyone else. Always a good time.
Got 16 minutes remaining in the first bout of overtime. Boston has come out hot. Quite a few shot opportunities. The Islanders have not come out hot, but it's only going to mean something if somebody scores. So,
who got a hat trick?
David Pastrnak on Saturday.
Oh, I thought we were talking about right now. I was like, what are we talking about? No one has scored.
Yeah, Dan, there is full capacity in Boston right now.
Makes me anxious, but hey. Thank you. But yeah, guys, we will see what's happening here. No. With 16 minutes left in OT, Islanders had caught up at the end of that third early here in shot counts 31, Boston 37. But Boston really still seems to be dominating the time here. So many potential opportunities have come and passed. Kind of still very aggressive play. Whether that's going to help or hurt, not sure at this point. Guys, let us know who you think is going to take this here, when, who, all the above. Bill, good night. Guys, if you are heading out to sleep because OT is late, make sure you have liked the video and subscribed to the channel so you can hang with us all week, all through the playoffs. You don't want to miss a thing. Dan, you're taking Habs in 7 over the Jets. Interesting. I feel like I'm sleeping on the Jets when I say I think the Habs will win, but I also, vice versa, I feel like I'm sleeping on the Habs when I feel the Jets are going to win easy. It's a rough matchup.
Vinny, did somebody score?
Wait. Did we miss something? Thank you, finally. Thank you. Did we miss something? Oh, about the Jets. I was like, what? Someone's ahead of Shane? My mother is a blessing, bringing me more water. Come on, Boston. Oh my God, Shan, I thought you just like tweeted a goal or something, and I was like, why didn't you celebrate? And then I just got really confused. Hamilton the Pig posted on Instagram, chilling by the pool, getting ready for tomorrow.
It was lovely.
I want to have the life of Hamilton the Pig. Who do you think will win between the Jets and the Habs?
Depends on how the Jets look after so much time off.
Yeah, it's the debate we've kind of been talking about all night, past few days. Rusty or rested is the real question here, as so many of these teams are having such significant time off between series of matchups. We will see.
Really great opportunity by the Islanders. Tuukka, again, lost sight of the puck.
Damn. This ref is really in the way. I had a question, then I forgot what it was. Guys, when a team knocks out your team, do you want them to win so you're like, oh, it's fine, we lost because that's the person who won the whole thing? Or do you want them to get kicked out next as like a revenge type vibe? Who doesn't have a stick down there?
12 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in overtime. Still tied 3-3, obviously. Jeremy Lauzon.
Bro, get your puck. Give me your stick. I was like staring at the puck. And play is dead thanks to Tuuk. I'm so behind. I feel like I shouldn't even call anything because it's just going to have happened like a minute ago. still thought they would win tonight. Who? Toronto? Bruins? Yeah, I want the Bruins to get rid of the Islanders as quickly as possible, too. I'm so over that.
Michael, I had the Panthers winning the cup, and they did my bracket real dirty. Real dirty.
That's no fun. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I say myself so often. Say the Islanders win. I would vote for that.
Oh, come on. That was such a good opportunity.
Oh, you got me excited for a second. Damn it. Bruins are nasty in the best way. Almost. I still have not seen what you saw. Oh, that was a good opportunity. Damn it.
I'm glad you caught up.
Whoever wins the North will go further? I don't think so. Guys, I think that's giving way too much credit to the North. How much real time is left, Shan?
11 minutes and 15 seconds of overtime. I don't know. They're like not counting these Boston shots because we're still sitting at 37.
Yeah, this is really ridiculous. I think the technicality of like what's considered a shot is just kind of bullshit. I feel like Too Good definitely keeps losing his way. Gotten lucky here with a few good blocks. There are a few broken sticks on the ice right now. Oh, guys, come on. Give us something to be excited about. Come on.
Colby, thanks for joining. Yeah, let us know what you're thinking about overtime right now. 10 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in this first overtime. If they're not able to score, I think they will, though. There's been a ton of.
Yeah, I feel like there's been too much action for them to not actually for them to go through this period and not score. It's just a little redonk. Apple Hills, hello. Welcome. Are you excited for the Bruins? Are you nervous? What are you feeling tonight, guys? Just under 10 left in OT. Mr. G, what's up? We are watching the Bruins Islanders in overtime. Under 10 minutes left in this first overtime period, tied at 3. Shan, I think you're right. The fact that Boston is still at 37 shots, this is ridiculous that they're not counting some of them. But technicalities, I guess, guys. They are tying up the shots on goal technically with the Islanders, who are at 36, so just down by 1. What is up? Still no fans in Canada yet, just one Habs game, only 25. If you have a second. Vaccine. Yeah, guys, it's definitely rough for the Canadian teams right now as we go into commercial break.
Guys, we're
predictions up
almost
in here.
at 620 subscribers. Thank you. We did surpass 75 likes on the video. That's awesome.
Yeah. Agreed, guys. I'm a stress fest over here too. And I'm also exhausted. No Islanders fans in here? I think we have a few.
People come and go.
There's a lot of you guys. I heard the tickets were going for $12,000 in Montreal. Seriously? That's wild. I would not buy that.
OT scoring chances for both teams, 5 each. So the opportunities are there. We just got to capitalize.
Yeah, the Bruins definitely came out stronger. Islanders in the last few minutes, I feel like, have been a little more powerful here, but no one is really overtaking the other. Oh, I'm also a Penguins fan, Mr. G. What's up? Ain't it hard? Oh, I just saw that stat. OT scoring chances. Huh. I see. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Yeah, that honestly is insane that tickets would go for that much. I'm very curious how that thought process is.
About to have a
Montreal
face-off.
didn't let in first responders like that for that game. Like
We're
with
gonna have
that
a face-off in the Bruins zone.
Come on, guys, give us something. Nuno's really like watching the people who scoop the ice off. Do you live in Pittsburgh? No, I don't. I am technically a New Yorker these days.
Thank you, everyone that has just hopped in. We are 11 minutes into overtime between the Boston Bruins and the New York Islanders. Games tied 3-3. Shot opportunities for both teams during overtime, tied 5-5. And Boston now being outshot by the Islanders 38-37. So we shall see. The opportunities are there. Just got to see if one of these teams can capitalize in the next few minutes.
Yeah, guys, the opportunities definitely, I think Shane just said, like, are there. It's just not hitting the back of the net. Definitely difficult to watch. Why can't you show the game? Because that is illegal. That is a copyright issue, and the NHL would take us down. Is all the fans in the U.S. vaccinated? Nope. I don't think so.
No, it's like an honor system.
Yeah. I'm in South Florida, too damn hot. Oh, I could go for some South Florida right now. It was rainy all weekend here. Yeah, come on, Boston, do something. Just over 8 left in this OT. Someone's got to wake up. Not even that they're sleeping. Like, everyone's playing very strong. It's just not coming through.
What is your NWHL jersey, Megan?
It is a Toronto 6 jersey.
I have a Boston Pride jersey, but it's...
I think this jersey is so cool. You wouldn't last. The humidity is horrible. You don't think the humidity is horrible up here? Pff, go to DC in the summer. It's
I live in a swamp.
Yeah. For more reason than one. Way so funny. But yeah, guys.
Flat in overtime remaining. Shots even 38-38. Game tied 3-3. Let's see. Let us know what you're thinking about OT so far in the comments. If you have not yet, I have my thoughts. So I'm a little bored. And that I simply won't be doing a second overtime. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Guys, let's have this game finish now. Come on, kids. Buddha is popping.
Just went on his walk.
Oh, how fun. I don't know where my dog is. He left somewhere.
Hopefully in bed. That was a really interesting save by Semyon Varlamov. Bruins tried to pass it up in front, and he actually stopped it in the middle.
Damn. That's like great aggressive goaltending, honestly.
Absolutely.
Being that aware of where the puck is, fantastic. People think of the beach here, and it's all bro, I live at a beach too. It's fine. Community is disgusting. Ooh. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the defensive moves here have been very important. A lot of block shots.
Oh, come on!
Oh, you got me so excited.
It was such a good opportunity for Taylor Hall. They just needed to skate like 2% faster.
I feel like I haven't said Taylor Hall's name enough today.
I'd love if he would score in overtime.
Yeah.
No, we don't play hockey. We just like to watch it.
Just enjoy it. Oh,
The Kings are favored, they're the favorites for a couple of the different offseason trades that people are talking about. So I think they actually will be on the rise. Got a face-off in the Islanders zone. The Islanders able to win it and clear it down to the Bruins end once again.
Class 3 tornado. Oh my God, be safe. Jeez. Close first class. First mistake will win or lose it. I agree 100%. Takes one little mess up there.
Boston Bruins defenseman Charlie McAvoy just hit 30 minutes of ice time for the evening.
Damn. I want to say Bill might have been in Georgia. I could be wrong. For those asking about the tornado. Damn, Canes really have a lot of shots on goal this season. Yeah, that's a lot of time on the ice. That's what happens. Like in these OTs, it just gets so tiring. And it's like, but the feel like the play here is not necessarily slowing down. So these players have got to be playing their hearts out right now.
I mean, the Islanders are playing a whole lot of defense and not a lot of offense, which is really frustrating as a Bruins fan watching how many opportunities they have not capitalized on in the last 5 minutes. We've got 6 minutes remaining in overtime 1.
Still hoping one of the teams can pull ahead and actually get a win here in this first overtime, because Shannon and I simply will not continue. Even my phone says it's bedtime.
Oh, and that's an Islanders goal off a breakaway. That's not how we like to see it. Oh, and
whoa, is this exactly what Alex called? Who scored it?
I don't know who scored it, but one of the Bruins, Jeremy Lauzon, just smashed his stick on the post.
Oh no. Haven't even seen it yet.
Well.
Oh, there they go.
Well, guys, that is a 4-3 win for the New York Islanders in overtime. We had about 4 minutes remaining. A bad pass gave them that breakaway.
Yeah, that's definitely rough.
Yep, that is the mistake that the Bruins are going to have to pay for. Bad passing, bad puck handling. And the Islanders are able to capitalize and even the series 1-1 before they go and take home ice.
Yeah, definitely not what the Bruins wanted to see heading to New York, but it is what it is.
All right, guys. Well, if you have not yet, make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and let us know how you're feeling about this game as well as the Toronto-Montreal game. We will stick around for another minute or two while you guys get your last comments in.
They called 4-3 overtime final earlier today. Alex, did you have a bet on that? I'm curious. Definitely would have won. Oof. That stick just got destroyed. Is 79 likes a new record, Chan? Guys, can we get to a solid 80? I hate being one number off. That just looks sad. If you haven't already liked the video, please do. I would really appreciate it.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're 3 away from 620.
JB, oh my gosh, where the heck have you been all night? What heck? Do you hit 80 yet? Game is won or lost.
Yeah, we hit 80. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Guys, we had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us tonight. I know there's still a bunch of you on here. but it is snuzz time for Shan and I. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel, like the vid. And if you want more conversation in the meantime, you can join our Discord, which the link is in the description of this video. Also, our Twitter, @SweetheartsPod, Instagram, /sweethearts. Super active on social all the time. You will always see us out and about online. But we are excited. We will see you guys tomorrow. Cannot wait for some more playoff coverage. Have a lovely night, guys.